Hello. Oh. Well. Alright. Okay. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, State of Play was yesterday. Excuse me if I stretch a minute. I just got back from doing a little bit of a run, trying to exercise a little bit before I sit down for a little while. Okay. But yeah, some State of Play was yesterday. Some cool stuff. Romeo's a Dead Man looks like a kind of fun, dumb fun kind of time. Silent Hill F looks good. Not sure on the gameplay, but it looked nice. Well, nice. It looked appropriately horrific. That's a series that would be fun to work through in October. Or around then. Like 1 year's, like, play some of the older Silent Hill games. Same with Resident Evil. New Digimon game. Cool. I'd like to catch up on some of the other Digimon games. The gameplay of Digimon games always seemed interesting with the evolution mechanics and everything. The Final Fantasy Tactics remake. Heard good things about that game, obviously. I enjoyed the third game in the series, the last one. Final Fantasy Tactics on the DS. That one I enjoyed quite a bit. Although I hear that the first one, you know, is missing some of the improvements of the later games, the GBA one and the DS one, so be interesting to see what they changed for the, like, remake / remaster. Arcworks Marvel fighting game. Cool. Some cool stuff. Nothing that, like, really stood out to me, like, I gotta play that or anything, but, you know, some cool stuff there for sure. Neo 3. I know some people will be excited for that. The, was it Shinobi game? I think they had already announced that, but got a little bit more about that. We're trying some different stuff out today. I got a different chat thing for chat, obviously. So that should be working. Let me just double check that YouTube chat is going to work with that, because I can't really test that while YouTube isn't live. So come on, please work. Unless I'm chatting into the wrong chat box. Or if it's not going to pick up, let's see, platforms. Maybe I have to mess around with something to get YouTube chat to work. It should work. I don't know. I guess we'll see if anybody says anything in the YouTube chat, if it works, right? If it doesn't work, I can swap back to the old chat. I haven't gotten, like, rid of it or anything. Actually, that's a good question. If I do this... and then I do this... Does the old chat pick up YouTube messages? Yes, it does. Okay. Then it's not that, it's that. Okay. Alright, good to know. Dang. Oh, is that why? Am I not signed in on YouTube? I should be. I thought I was. Okay. One more time. Test, come on. YouTube chat, show up. Let's see, so that's connected. Oh no, yeah, I'm seeing myself. Maybe it's just not displaying moderator messages by default. All right, I guess we'll see if somebody else comes into YouTube chat and says something, if it works. If it doesn't work, then I can mess around with it then. But yeah, I've got some more control over that than the last one and everything, so hopefully that works. If it doesn't, then I'll figure it. There we go. Aha! It does work. Okay, so YouTube chat does work. There it goes. All right, I guess I just wasn't connected. I think we're gonna go try find Rikiya. It'll be a bit of the blind leading the blind, considering how bad I am with directions, but yes. Also, with this, you can make people's profile pictures show up, which is fun. It's a toggleable setting. There's like a lot of toggleable settings, so that's kind of nice. So, anyway, all right, let me go ahead and pull up the game, actually, then. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure that worked. Hard to test that stuff off stream. With YouTube, at least. Because YouTube chat, like, it isn't active unless the stream's active, so. Okay. Oh boy, more Yakuza. Yep. Yeah, so we'll see how it works out. I'm not sure about the top left chat for this stuff yet. We'll see. Yeah. Maybe I'll have to add an outline to the text or something. So, like, on white, it just doesn't disappear. Let's see. Switch 2 is out today. Oh, right, yeah. I don't know, man. I find it hard for me, myself, to care, really. I've got, like, 20 Switch games sitting over on the shelf that I haven't played. I find it hard to care about the Switch 2 coming out until I get through some of those. But yeah, I mean, that's cool. I guess we'll see if the new Mario Kart's worth $90 or whatever. Once people can, like, start reviewing it and stuff and, like, put out videos. Although I think they've already started technically doing that. I just haven't been watching them. Alright, Rikiya, where the heck are you? You said you were in a convenience store, but there's like 4 of them around town, so he's got to be in one of these. Rikiya! Got any more sub-stores on map? I think we got like 2 or 3. No sign of Rikiya. Where are you, Aniki? I'm starting to get tired of waiting. Not too fond of this wild Rikiya chase. I'll just have to try somewhere else. I don't know, are any of you guys planning on getting the Switch too? Like I said, I don't think I probably am going to for a little bit. Okay. So, yeah, no, we're all caught up on sub-stories. I literally cleared the whole map of them. On Tuesday. Oh, by the way, stream tomorrow because why not? I was thinking about how I was whinging about not being able to play SMT5, and I was like, what? I make my own schedule. I'm unemployed. I'm just gonna play some SMT5 on stream. Then I want to try different time slots in different days, a little bit. So SMT5 is gonna be the test game for that. Oh, okay, cool. Does it feel substantially bigger than the original Switch? I wonder how it compares in size compared to the Switch. Or, sorry, in comparison to, like, a Steam Deck or something. Rikiya! No sign of Rikiya. Where are you, Hanaki? You're not blowing me off, are you? I mean, I was, but the M store is the one place I haven't checked. I wonder if it's always like the last one you check. Probably. Get you to run around Kamurocho the first time you get here. What time is stream tomorrow? Same time as today. If you look on YouTube, it's on there. Sorry, I think I'm gonna try and, like, if I'm gonna mess around with SMT5 stuff, I'll just, like, post a schedule for it next week and, like, few weeks, see how that goes. Actually, we'd be an hour before it. Eh? Shouldn't be, unless I put things in wrong. Oh, the UK Summer Games Fest starts at 9 p.m. your time. The stream starts at 8 p.m. Oh, yeah, well, I'm playing SMT5 Vengeance. I don't care. Okay, sounds good. Oh, you meant Switch 1 games. Okay. I was gonna say, like, man, that's a long day. Or maybe you got it this morning and you didn't get to mess around with it until after your work today or something. That makes more sense, actually. I'll let you know if P4 Remake gets announced. Okay. I don't know. I just feel like there's not much to be gained from me reacting to the Summer Games Fest, to be honest with you, so. Yeah, just finished setting up. Gotcha. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, honestly, the like only things that I've really seen so far that make me want to switch to is the new Metroid game, which I haven't caught up on the old ones yet, and Breath of the Wild running at 60 frames are like the two things that like make me want to play Switch 2. Of course, now I'm probably going to wait to till I get a Switch 2 to actually restart and play all the way through Tears of the Kingdom, but you know. Gosh. It's such a Nintendo move to charge $70-$80 for those games, by the way, on Switch 2. Like, yeah, you know this game that literally came out on the Wii U like 10 years ago or whatever it is now? Yeah, it's gonna be $80 to play it in your current system that only has like 5 games or whatever right now. No, I guess not like 5 games because you have backwards compatibility with Switch 1, but you know, it's like, man, honestly, I don't know, man. I've heard a lot of people say that Nintendo feels different than they did like several years ago, and maybe some of that is because of like the change in management, and probably some of that is. Some of it is like Nintendo being Nintendo, but some of it is also like a change in management, it feels like. Put it away for now. My health isn't too high, so I don't need like the highest tier healing items. Honestly, I've been doing fine on healing items. I'm not taking enough damage from random fights to like warrant getting them. Mostly just for boss fights and stuff, really. But yeah, no, I think the Switch 2 is a cool thing and all that. And if I had infinite money, I'd be getting one, but I don't, so. Or even like a source of income right now, so, you know, there is that. No, I was thinking today, like, how much is an actual like treadmill? Like for wintertime, it's like 200, 300 bucks. And I'm like, well, yeah. Yeah, no, I've started to look for like part-time work. One of the part-time jobs, I could probably say this. One of the part-time jobs I found in my area was like some aerospace like assembler, and they were they wanted to pay $22, and they were like, you must have 1 year of work in an aerospace adjacent field. You must have like a year's worth of work in like a different, like in different things. You must be able to solder properly. You must have, you know, a lot of experience doing this, a lot of experience doing that. Also, since we're an aerospace company, you have to like get a background checked and must be like a resident of the United States or whatever. It's like, man, for $22, like that's not that great for all those requirements. Like, I don't know. I was like, oh, I could do that. I could assemble things. And then there were like all these like requirements. And I was like, well, I thought I could do something like that, but I don't know. Sometimes requirements definitely feel like more like suggestions. I don't know. I know that there's a thing where like a lot of those requirements are like written by HR companies where it's like somebody's like, yeah, it'd be good if they had all this, and then like it's written down as a requirement by HR or whatever by the time it gets to the actual like listing. It's no longer a would be good to have, it's now a needs to have, and then they don't get any actual applicants because they're looking for an employee and an entry. It's an assembly job. Anyway. Still though, it would be a cool job to have, being able to say that you work at an aerospace place, even if it was just as an assembly job. Sorry, I'm complaining about job stuff. Okay, I've been to every single convenience store. Where the heck are you, Rikiya? Hello? Aniki! It's Rikiya! Where the heck are you? I've looked all over town. Look, there's some serious shit going down here. Aniki, these creepos are trying to nab some lady in a park. I'll be there soon. Just don't do anything too. I'm not gonna sit around and let him snatch this girl. I'm going in, Aniki. Rash. Beep, beep, beep. Anyway, I'll try not to complain about work too much. Hold on, Rikiya. I gotta grab this Kamurocho locker key a minute, then I'll head over. But yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, no, I hope you enjoy your Switch too, Christian. What do we got? Home Mac all the time. Curious-san, hope you're swinging through the jungle of life like a monkey hopped up on banana juice. Anyways, I just got the word to the bowling alley in Kamurocho. It's a hot spot for weird shit. I don't know if there's a grain of truth to that, but you might want to take a peek. BT dubs, I've been learning a ton of Japanese from this DVD I picked up the other day. I had no idea you could use tentacles for that. Oh boy. Poor Jack. Or Mac, sorry. I don't know. I think we found Rikiya. I can't. Nishiki. It's the Nishikiyama family. So, you're Nishikiyama family, huh? Damn right we are. Well, what those big britches of yours feeling a little tighter now? Not exactly. You guys are just small-time street thugs. Or what? Nice work, Rikiya. What do you mean, Aniki? These are just the guys I was looking for. What are you two babbling about over there, huh? I'll explain later, Rikiya. These are there's a fly buzzing in my ear that I'd really like to swat. I just hope Prime 4 doesn't get delayed again. Yeah. I don't think it will. I imagine it seems like they almost delayed the console rather than delay the games, you know? Or like they knew the games weren't going to be ready, so they delayed the console almost, it feels like. Let me help at least. I'm the one they were messing with in the first place, you know? Fine by me. The more the merrier. You think you're hot shit, scumball? You bottom rungers never change, do you? What was that? All you do is hide behind your family crest like it's some kind of shield. But it's not. You're not tough. You're small. Hey. Oh yeah? I'm bigger than you, fuckface. Then prove it. That's a little worrying, yeah. Maybe they're not sure on the exact when they want to release it. Holy cow! Look at how much heat I got from swinging that sword. Come on. Yeah, I would like to really take it to like the Prime series and stuff, obviously. I don't know. I'm not sure if I want to, well, yeah, because I've got the Prime 1 remake on the original Switch. Yeah, I'm not sure why, but like the Sakura sword generates a ton of heat when used. Nice. Can level up our heat gauge again. I like the music there. That trumpet's great. No more. What? Already? Guess the Nishikiyama family crest is too heavy for you after all. The hell were you thinking trying to kidnap this girl? What happened to Yakuza having pride, huh? Look, it's not what you're thinking. Our boss just sent us out on the prowl for the biggest girl we could find, and... What do you mean, big? This girl's tiny. That aside, what was Kanda planning to do to her? Oh, he needed the girl for his hobby. Huh? You calling sexual assault a hobby? The fuck is wrong with you? Please, just hear me out. The boss has got this weird fetish, see? He has us drag girls back to the office so he can massage them. It's nothing more than that, I promise. Hey, Nash. How's it going? Is this some kind of joke? I mean, it's not the weirdest thing that we've seen a boss be into. Diapers and all that. No, I'm totally for real. The boss loves nothing more than massaging a nice big woman. The thicker, the better. You believe in this garbage, Aniki? What does Kanda get out of all that? I don't know. Aroused? I get kind of sick if I dwell on it too much, but I bet he loves hearing him moan while he does it. Our only job is finding girls big enough to handle his massive meaty hands. And that's why you were trying to kidnap her? Yeah, that's it. I swear. Nothing assaulty about it, I promise. No, that's still sexual assault. You still realize that's... You realize that's still assault, right? Anyway, what do you think, Aniki? Should we believe him? Hard to say. But I doubt anyone would make up such an embarrassing story. Especially about their own boss. We're just following orders, honest. Truth is, just thinking of the boss and his hobby makes me want to hurl to high heavens. But if he says we get a girl, we get a girl. Alright. We'll let you go this time. Whoa, you mean it? Under one condition. Tell us where Kanda is. What are you gonna do to him? That's none of your business. Now come on. We're in a hurry here. Alright. He's in the hotel district. Little place called the Red Brick. Right. So if I'm getting this right, he asked you to haul a girl over to this love hotel so he could massage her. That's about the thick of it. Sounded like the boss was real happy about something too. Guess things are going good. That's why he's going all out today for a hotel room instead of just bringing him to the office like normal. What room is he in? It's 403. Got it. Room 403 at the Red Brick Hotel. And you're sure that's right? Yup. Then go. We're done with you. We're done with you. Hey, you okay? I think so. Thanks. If you hadn't come when you did, I would have been in it for a pretty rough massage. Though, you know, my shoulders have actually been kind of sore lately. Maybe I should have gone with them. Anyway, thanks. I really appreciate you stepping in when you did. Nah, it was nothing. Any guy would have done the same. I'm not so sure about that. By the way, could I have your contact info? I was thinking I could maybe pay you back later, if that's all right. Oh, you don't gotta do that, ma'am. Be glad to give you my name, though. It's Rikiya. We need to get moving here. Hey, wait a sec, Aniki. Sorry. I guess I gotta run. Keep yourself safe, you hear? Aniki! Wait up! Kanda's at the Red Brick Hotel, room 403. We gotta get in there before he leaves. Alright, Rikiya. Next stop is the Red Brick to find Kanda. I'm hoping he'll be willing to talk, but we need to be ready for anything in there. Sounds like he doesn't like me very much. Okay, Aniki. Oh my gosh, look at... We're standing in a weird way, so... Kiri's got a weird tick in his right leg. Just, like, vibrating. Alright. Let me... see if I can grab this key. Okay. Alright. Where are we going? Oh, I can upgrade abilities, right. Take out 2 enemies by smashing their heads together. Yeah, just more heat actions. Okay. Yeah, so I think we're these 3 are caught back up. So, let's see. Probably want to go Soul. Getting extra heat from blocking sounds nice. Dude, if you can't keep up with a light jog, I don't know what to tell you. Oh, let's save just in case, but I think we'll be fine. But yeah. For Xbox Showcase, what am I guessing? Oh, you know what? So here's my predictions for the Xbox Showcase. I'm guessing Atlas will announce something, whether it's DLC for, like, Metaphor or the P4 remake announcement, right? Well, I guess... I don't know what we'll see at Summer Games Fest. Because we got Summer Games Fest tomorrow. And then... Xbox Showcase. I'm wondering if they're gonna show off like the Xbox, like the Halo 1 remake that's been rumored to be in development. Because we haven't heard anything about Halo in a while, so I wonder if we'll see anything at the Xbox Game Fest this year, or the Xbox Showcase. Sorry, mixing up my words there. There it is, Hanaki. Let's get inside. Right. By the way, what's this Kanda guy do anyway? A few hours ago, someone shot up the Kazuma family office and murdered Kashiwagi-san, the captain of the Tojo clan. What? But before he breathed his last words, Kashiwagi-san had something to tell me. There's a traitor to the Tojo clan. More likely than not, Ganja's that traitor. Oh. This is no time to talk, though. Come on. Right behind you, Hanaki. Haven't seen a cutscene in a minute. I see. I see where this is going.
要は目的がはっきりしてないとダメみたいですね。
Oh no, here we go.
ねえおばちゃん。
はい。
カップルじゃなきゃダメなんですよね。
そうですよ。
いや、私と兄貴はラブラブなカップルだから問題ないでしょ。おい。普段はカッコつけてるけど、たまにはイチャイチャしたいのよ。
ああ。
Jeez.
そうだったの。
Oh boy.
はいはい。それならいいわよ。今この401しか空いてないから、安い分狭いけど我慢してね。
どうも。
エレベーター奥にあるから。ごゆっくり。
Okay.
神田も確か4階でしたよね。ああ。 でかい組織の親分なのに金ないんすかね。
さあな、自分で金出すのが嫌いなだけなんじゃないのか。タグ、いつまでやってんだお前。
ついすいませんすいません。
Yeah, that was good. I wonder if we're gonna see any more about what was that Tokyo. There was a game I'm looking forward to where it's like a weird mix of like Americana and Japanese stuff.
少し時間をもらえるか。誰やお前。登場界4代目桐生一馬だ。何やと。
He's just in his own.
これは4代目。なんでこのようなとこまでわざわざ。あんたに聞きたいことが。敵が来たぜ。くそ、神田のやつ。上と下はどっちに行ったんだ。
兄貴、俺はこいつら
Oh
倒し
yeah,
た後
did you plan on getting Yakuza 0 for the Switch 2 then, Christian? I didn't think to ask about that, but I'm guessing that you probably at least thought about it. I don't know. I guess I should ask like what you're excited to play on it, right? Oh, is my sword or my... This is broken. Okay. Do I have any other weapons on me? Oh, I don't? Okay. Alright, well, time to use up some healing items so I can make some more room for weapons, I guess. Yeah, we'll use this. Finally, a chance to use some of the healing items that have just been languishing in my inventory. Fair enough, yeah. Yeah, the multiplayer looks cool, but like I don't want to have to pay for like a Switch 2 and Switch Online and all that stuff. I don't know. Maybe if I was like a professional streamer, it would be fun to do, you know, right? If I just had disposable cash for that kind of stuff, I could get a Switch 2 and like buy Yakuza 0 when we could play, you know, the multiplayer on stream. That'd be fun, but like I can't see any other reason why I would want to really buy a Switch 2 and Yakuza 0. Or at least I couldn't imagine buying Yakuza 0 for any other reason than to try out the multiplayer on stream or something. Kanja's in a room with the light on outside. Press X in front of a room to kick open the door. Anything could happen if you open the wrong one. Now I kind of want to try opening the wrong ones. I like the music here. It's interesting that they're working in more like indistinct vocals and stuff into the soundtrack for this game. There he is. Damn it, where do I run off to now? Come back here, you. honestly, like, I know I should probably be more hyped for like new game releases and stuff, but I just can't bring myself to like care too much anymore these days. Just so much backlog stuff. It's like, even if I do want to play a game, it's going to be a while before I get to it, so hard to get like too worked up over it. Oh, Diddy Kong for the Mario Kart. No Donkey Kong Bonanza. Oh, I see. The new Donkey Kong game? Gotcha. Oh! Not that kind of guy. I was hoping for more ridiculous stuff to be in like the wrong rooms. So far it's just been kind of eh. I was hoping for some like really wild stuff. Why are they all wearing towels? Because it's a love hotel. And while this is a adult rated game, it's not adults only. I remember doing a whole presentation in high school about like why adults only should be used, like should be used more, and like stores should carry it, so that way we're not shoving a bunch of adults only games into categories they really shouldn't be in by like removing some content. Like there should be games that are just for adults and stuff, and that should be fine. Like by like not refusing to carry adult only games, physical locations were causing games that should be rated adults only to be slightly changed so that they are quote unquote suitable for a 17 plus audience, even when they really shouldn't be. Not that I'm saying that this needs to be, but yeah. No, although it does remind me, we got to that Love Hotel in the P4 anime yesterday, and we're gonna get to that this weekend, because that's the hotel that you stay in during the school trip to that school trip there. The pervy teacher got a deal on it because it's a recently opened hotel that used to be a love hotel, so she got a good deal on the price. Which doesn't... Kind of a similar style though, like very tight rooms and corridors, I guess. Have we been up here? I don't know if we've been up here yet. Nope. Ah. It's gonna jump us. Alright. What button? Looks like he headed for the back stairs. Come here, you. Oh, he's waiting to jump him, isn't he? Where could a big man like that hide, though? The pool? It's the pool, isn't it? Yeah. Hippo Man is in the pool. Ba-dum. Ba-da 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 da 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 da.
なんで四代目がここに来たんじゃ。
いきなり何しやがる。
それはこっちのセリフじゃ。こんなとこまで勝ち込みかけやがってこんだけ。
お前とはゆっくり話すわけにはいかないようだな。
ああ、
仕方ねえ。力ずくで話聞かせてもらうぜ。
衝動じゃ。俺と差しの勝負したこと後悔させたら。行くで四代目。
You want heat? Oh, I'll show you heat.
さっさと来い。
Sega's asking for $50 for Yakuza 0 2 on Switch. I wish I could say that's egregious, but honestly, given like recent pricing, that's like reasonable. Unfortunately, much more reasonable than $70 for, say, Reloaded or some other games. I still don't know if I'd buy it at that price, especially since I already own, you know, the game on PC, but... QTE time, okay. Holy cow. It's really gonna rip the thing straight off. Why are we just letting him do this, by the way? Smack him now. It's funny that he's using like the couch grabbing animations for this. Come on, try it. Oh, that's funny, the bed spins. Does it actually spin me if I, yeah, it does. That's funny. Haha, gotcha, idiot. Jeez. I was going for the couch. Ah, looks like I can't stun bosses. Okay. Not sure what happened there, but I lived. Man, dude is kicking my ass. Yeah, bosses in this game are fairly difficult, even if it's just because they're kind of spammy. Like this dude is. How's he gonna rip the other one off? Okay. I have to watch this whole animation again. Nope, okay. Alright, and then I'll just throw something at him. It's gonna be like a vase or something I can grab. Just a sofa? Okay. That didn't work? Okay. That's unfortunate. How do I get rid of this thing? Can I just grab him? Hold on. Okay. Oh, QT time again. Ah, I still only have head press. Well, at least I'm using up my healing items. Oh, he can grab these vases, but I can't. Great, okay. Yeah, the Sakura Storm Blade is pretty good. Probably pretty expensive to get fixed, but I should get into like... Oh, hello. Okay, I see. I see, Cave. I should probably get into like the equipment system at some point. Ooh. Oh! Oh! You can hear his bones crackling. Oh my gosh. All right. Sure, you forgot Visa, yeah.
さあ、お前の知っていることを話してもらおうか。
俺は何も知らん。
Yeah, I definitely felt like fighting somebody with B style.
何も知らないとは言わせねえ。
With how much he picked up stuff and like trucked through attacks and everything, and was able to pick up like heavier objects than usual.
メリットがあるんじゃ。
お前は登場界の跡目を狙っていた。だから柏木さんを。
お前、ほんまに知らんのじゃ。多分この階段は浜崎や。
浜崎だと。
あいつは密かにカムロチを狙っとったんじゃ。柏木を弾く動機もある。
なんだと。
奴は横浜で力溜め込んで攻める機会狙っとったんや。ほんまや。前にうちのシャバで暴れた中国人問い詰めた時そんな話しとったわ。兄貴、
そっちは大丈夫だったか。
なんとか下にも結構数がいて手こずりましたが。
このボケが
Ooh.
こいつが神田ですか。
ああ。
こいつもっと問い詰めなくていいんすか。
今回の一件、こんな単純なやつが書けるようなもんじゃない。多分こいつは どうして大悟が撃たれたのかすら分かってねえよ。
I half expected like blood to start leaking out the back of his
東
head.
京って怖い街なんですね。
力也、中原の一件、俺が絶対に何とかする。だから悪いことは言わない。今のうちに沖縄に。
嫌です。
力也、
自分は絶対に中原の親父を撃った男をこの手で仇を取りたいんです。お願いします兄貴。自分を東京にいさせてください。お願いします。
分かった。だが一つだけ条件がある。もしお前があの絵の男を見つけ出したとしても、絶対に一人では動かないでくれ。
I wonder what happens to Rikiya after this. He probably kind of gets written off because we probably don't stay in Okinawa too much. Maybe we do in 4 and 5. Not sure what Kiryu's up to in 4 and 5, to be honest with you. Don't tell me, one way or another. It'll be interesting to find out as we go along here. It'd be cool to see Rikiya like kind of grow into his own and grow stronger. Maybe become a playable character in 4 and 5 or something. It's going to be interesting to see how they balance like your time between 4 or 5 characters. Pretty good. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Went for a run before this. Got some stuff done. Alright, Rikiya, where to? Aniki, I want to go sightseeing and all, but do you think we can grab some grub first? Fighting always puts a hole in my stomach like no other. Thanks. Sure. You got anything in mind? Heck yeah, I do. Yakiniku. Sure you don't want something a little more local? You can get yakiniku wherever you want whenever you want down in Okinawa. Well, yeah, but there's this Korean joint I've been dying to go to. It's the one they always show on the tube, where all the celebrities hang out and stuff their faces. I hear people even saw the Korean megastar Jin showing there a few years back. Oh yeah, I think that's a reference to a sub story you can do in 1 and 2. 1 or 2. That does sound familiar. Not sure if it's the same place, but I do have a restaurant in mind. Let's go. You're the best, Aniki. No. Upgrades. How much do we have? We have 36, so we can upgrade either soul, body, or heat. Yeah, I just beat the bald-headed dude. Kanda? Yeah, I just beat Kanda. His boss fight was kind of annoying. It was fun, but it was kind of annoying because he kept picking up stuff and, like, you know, just being very tanky. So far, like, the bosses have been a huge difficulty spike. But I'm thinking that I probably need to invest in weapons a bit more. And keep up with max revelation stuff. So I should do that in a minute. So this one was one by the one at or around the bowling alley. Hello, Kiryu-san. Let me cut to the chase. I got another shot for you. There's this rockin' soba joint in the southeast part of Kamurocho, but the owner's totally bonkers. Apparently his noodles suffer for it. Anyway, keep your eyeballs trained on that owner. You'll probably come in. Your chance will probably come in no time flat. Probably when he hops on his bike, if I had to guess. Okay. So let's make a couple of stops, and then we'll head over to where Rikiya wanted to go to. Let's stop by the bowling alley and get that revelation, and then I think he said north, southeastern soba place. So, what is soba? It's gotta be one of these restaurants or something, right? So, Kyushu is ramen place. Maybe it's, no, that's sushi. Well, one thing at a time. Let's stop by the bowling alley, and then I can find the other one in a minute. We'll make Rikiya tag along with us for a little bit. But yeah, are you excited about the Switch 2 releasing Yearning Man? Are you gonna get one? We've been talking about that a little bit since going back and forth on Switch 2 and all that kind of stuff. personally, I'm not going to get one right away. I think I will eventually, but it might be a few years. Who knows? Maybe I'll just wait for the Switch 2 OLED, right? That'll eventually come out. Oh, I passed the bowling. Kind of. Missed the turn for it anyway. Not really. Fair enough. Yeah, I think I'll get one in a few years, but it probably won't be for a while yet. Yeah. I think for me, it would just mostly be the new Metroid game so far, and getting to play the Breath of Wild games in like 60 FPS. I'll probably just wait to replay Tears of the Kingdom, for example, in like 60 FPS on, and like get a chance to like replay the original as well, maybe. But that would be why I would be buying it, is like for those two things. It's not really worth doing that when I'm not even caught up on the Metroid stuff, and it's not even out yet. And I wanna, I'd still have to buy like the upgrade for the Breath of Wild games, unfortunately. Okay. So apparently there's a revelation we can get around here. At the very least, there's probably like a key or something I might have missed. Oh, can you go into the men's room? No. How do we get this revelation? Oh, you can probably go bowling with Rikiya. We haven't done, did they add karaoke into the games yet? Or is that not till later? I know it's actually relatively, well, not relatively late, but it's later in the series than you'd think that they added karaoke, considering how much of a staple it is after they add it. What's going on over here? Yeah, it's kind of an interesting idea, but it is like a, Strike! Never underestimate the power of inertia. Okay, gotcha. So, no karaoke. Oh well. Yeah, it does kind of remind me. I think there was a similar app for like Fallout 4 where you could that was the wrong one. There was an app for like Fallout 4 that would act like a Pip-Boy, and they, you know, sold like a thing, like a Pip-Boy thing you could plug a smartphone into, and you could like manage your inventory and stuff from there. It's kind of a neat idea. Kira looks like a tiger in this game. Yeah, he kind of does. He looks a lot wider in this in the PS3 games so far, it seems. Like the model's definitely different than the one they use for like some of the more recent PS4 games and stuff. At least it feels like it anyway. Okay, so it wasn't the inertia thing. I do like the revelation system. You can knock down everything with the ball of his side. His size. Kiri's a fast typer. It's not easy to type on those numpad things. Oh my gosh. What is that heat action? Amazing. Okay. Another revelation. There's nothing quite as satisfying as getting a strike in bowling, but this guy took it a little too far. Still, it did give me an idea for a new move. I guess I should thank him. You learned Super Finish Knockdown. Okay. Yeah, there are definitely some games that have had like companion apps and stuff, but I don't know. Fair enough. I didn't get super far into Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, he does. Which does imply that Kiryu took the picture for the box art himself. It's just a selfie or something he took for the box art. Personally, I played like Breath of the Wild to 100% completion minus Korok seeds, including like getting like a pack of like those amiibo cards from like Etsy or whatever, so I could like check out all the like amiibo equipment and everything. And I did like a bunch of upgrades for that stuff as well and everything. But even I didn't get too far into Tears of the Kingdom. I got like a third of the way in, so I guess I got decently far. I got like a third of the way in and then just kind of stopped playing. I don't know why. I was even playing it on stream, and like, you know, I'm usually one to like complete games I start on stream, but I just didn't have it in me to keep going. I just like kind of like thought I was really gonna enjoy it, but then a lot of it was just felt so similar to Breath of the Wild, and I just finished like playing Breath of the Wild like last year. Like last summer or whatever. Got all the Korok seeds in Breath of the Wild, not worth it. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think it would be worth it either. That's why I didn't do it. But, you know. I got enough to like finish the upgrades, but not enough to like, you know, get all of the Korok seeds. Okay. Where was I going? Oh, right. So there should be another revelation we can find. Let's see, this one, Soba Place in the southeast part of Kamurocho. Soba Place in the southeast part of Kamurocho. It's not Kyushu, is it? I guess. There's not a lot of restaurants in the southeast part of Kamurocho. Yeah, because this is a sushi place, so like, no. Yeah, I guess it must be Kyushu. All right. I think we can grab a taxi to get down there, because that's like way the heck down there. The blog thing is funny. I do kind of like, I like the revelation system. I don't know if it comes back up at all, but in future games, but it's a cool system. It does feel like they're really playing around with the fact that you can go first person in this game. They're like, they got this new fancy toy called going first person, and they're like, oh, now we can do all kinds of things. We can go first person to grab locker keys. We can have like the revelation mechanic. We can have sub stories where you have to go first person and find like somebody's lost key and stuff. Like, it's gonna be great. We're gonna have all these things we can do with it. Or the keep an eye out one where you have to keep looking up at like the top of buildings and stuff. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be great. But yeah, I wonder if you can let me check something real quick. Gameplay, hide HUD. If I turn off the HUD, oh no, wait, hold on, look what I saw. Options, gameplay. Look, there's a setting for English karaoke lyrics. So I guess there is karaoke in this game. Okay. Hey, Corgi. How's it going? Ah, shoot. I was hoping turning off the HUD would also turn off the, like, little, like, zoom thing, so I could use it to get footage for the starting soon screen. The, this thing. Right? Because like right now it's still a lot of, properties? Yeah, it's shuffling. It's just I have way more P4 footage than P5 footage. I'll have to throw some stuff in. Yeah, we found him eventually. I also beat what's his face? Akonda. I beat him up. He was kind of annoying, but yeah. So now I'm just going and doing some revelations a minute. But yeah. So yeah, I guess there is karaoke in this game. We should be actually pretty close, because usually the karaoke place is, yeah, right here. Okay, let's go see if we can find that revelation a minute, and then we'll oh, I forgot I turned off the HUD. I should probably turn that back on. Yeah, it's very funny where there's just like a heat action where you're just slapping him in the back or whatever, and like the game puts on the like rose colored like tint or whatever. No. What? Do you mean Rikiya and Kiryu? Because they're the ones who like were trying to be like, Rikiya was like the one to have the idea to like, oh, if we have to be a couple, then we'll just, you know, pretend to be a couple so we can get in. And then like once they got into the elevator, he was like, get off of me. So okay, wait, is this the soba place? I don't think this would be the place for yeah, I can't even. Where's the soba place? Is it not like an actual location you can go to? No, yeah, but like for the most part it's just been jokes. Like, let me put it this way, there hasn't been a single like gay couple of either group of any group or anything in the game so far, even like let alone like main characters or anything. Like most of the times it's just played for laughs or whatever. Oh, that's true. No, yeah, okay. No, what? You know what? You're right. I'm sorry. There is Rena, at least, yeah. I don't know. I feel like it's mostly played for laughs. It's that thing where, you know, like, guys are okay with gay characters as long as it's lesbians, right? Because they understand. They get it. They're like, oh, yeah, I also think girls are hot. No. Yeah, I don't know. I think for the most part, they're just playing around. You can have whatever fan headcanon you want, but I don't think games have seriously played around with the idea of it yet. Maybe they do in later games. We'll see with Majima or something like that, but so far, not so much. The most you could say is maybe that Majima is Curious Stalker, especially after Kiwami 2, but Stalker is probably an appropriate term for what happens in that game. Phosphorescent 5,000 yen? What is phosphorescent 5,000? Okay, whatever. Yeah, yeah. And there's also what was it? Majima-san or whatever, where he dresses up as a cabaret girl. Okay, where's this revelation? There's a soba place in the southeast part of Kamurocho. And he's gonna be around his bike. Maybe it's like not actually a place you can like go into. Soba is like Garomi, yes. Maybe we can, it's not a place we can go into, but oh, this dude? Oh, I see him. Yeah, here he is. Okay. That's cool. I'm surprised he got through it already. He wasted the power of that amazing landing.
典型が 違うな。
Nothing happened. Okay. Wrong thing. Yeah, I guess. But it, like, came out, like, what? Earlier today or yesterday? We, going in, Aniki? Shoot, I forgot Rikiya was with me. What now? Go in anyway. Yeah. You want to come? Nah, I'm not really in the mood. I'll be chilling out here when you're done, though. Later, Aniki. Yesterday, okay. Yeah, I guess. I can't talk. I've done 10-hour plus streams. I thought Rikiya could come in with us. Unfortunate. We'll do karaoke in a minute. I just wanted to reset so I could get the revelation again. Dude, I literally walked in and out. Alright, one more time. Hopefully. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll get there when I get there. That scooter crash sent him flying.
典型が
Nah.
違うな。
So it was the first one. If only he wasn't holding those soba noodles, I guess. What? Did you want something? Or you just want to say my name? I know, he types super fast, doesn't he? Oh, does he have anything to say about being in La Marche? No, he doesn't. Okay. Fair enough. What? Dude, if you can't, like, keep up at this, like, slow-ass jog, I don't know what to tell you. Listen, my daughter and my girlfriend have teleporting powers. If you can't at least, like, keep up with a little jog, I think you're not going to be keeping up too long. Alright, I have to, like, look at him. Look at the man.
あれは
Honestly, I'm not sure what the point of like choosing the response after seeing the revelation is. I feel like it should be kind of just automatic or whatever, and then you can get the humor of like what Kiryu pulled himself from that. But yeah. I mean, this is still fun. If only he hadn't been holding that soba.
ひらめいた
Yeah. How's he taking pictures off a flip phone? It's got a camera in the back. You can see him like hold it up too. I mean, this is what, 2005 or whatever when this game came out? Probably some flip phones had cameras. Another revelation. Although being able to like upload from like a flip phone, I don't know if that's a thing. Yeah, 2009. Okay, so yeah, there's probably flip phones with cameras by that point. Those pictures are looking very good for a flip phone. Yeah. Well, are they? I don't know. They look pretty pixelated. I mean, they're screenshots from the PS3 era. They're not that amazing. Another revelation. A soba shop deliveryman was riding his bike with a sack of noodle boxes in his hand. I had a feeling something would happen, but what followed was beyond my wildest dreams. It gave me the idea to use enemies' weapons against them. Yeah, I was gonna say the iPhone was out by then. You learn the essence of self-destruction. Okay. Oh my gosh, what? Oh, jeez. What? Oh my gosh. Yeah, yeah. Well, anyway, so this is the place. Wonder if there are any stars in there. Get enough in one room and you got a whole damn constellation. Guess we won't know until we go in. Come on. Yeah. I don't see any celebrities. Hell, there aren't even any other people in here. Hey, you can't expect it to be packed all the time. Come on, let's order. It's my treat, so get whatever you want. I've got enough money for that. Whoa, really? Thanks a ton, Aki. Alright, let's go with 2 beers, some kalbi, some sirloin, and an order of salted ton, a tripe, and oh, some Librico pork while you're at it. Rikiya. Oh yeah, and make me all that a double portion for me and my Aniki here. Then I'll have a kimchi combo and a kalbi soup on top of that, and some nice chilled noodles for dessert.
Aniki.
You want some soup too, Aniki? I don't think my stomach can fit all that. Even Kiryu is astonished by this man's eating potential. By the way, Anaki, I was strolling around town for a while before we met up. Sure are a lot of interesting folks here in Kamurocho, huh? Weirdos, businessmen, schoolgirls. Yeah, you could just spend an entire year people watching and never run out of new subjects. Makes me wonder how their lives all led up to this point, converging in this city. Totally. Wonder if I can find what I'm after here. What are you talking about? Come on, Anaki. We talked about this right after you beat this human stuffing out of me. I'm looking for a guy to finish my viper tattoo, remember? Right, sorry. Your other tattoo artist died before he could finish it, didn't he? Mm-hmm. I don't want to trust my viper to anyone who doesn't get the spirit of what Okinawa is all about. But I'm kind of starting to think someone here might have what it takes. Guys who lived in Kamurocho, seen all sorts of people come and go, even if they're not from Okinawa. I bet he could get what I'm going for. What do you think, Anaki? Well, I might just know someone who can help. For real? For real? Can we go see him? If we got the time, I mean. Sure, why not? But let's do some sightseeing first. All we've done so far is sit in this restaurant. Totally. Let's get a move on. Man, Anaki. That was like a party in my mouth. I guess you could put it that way. Your total comes out to 65,000 yen, sir. You paid 65,000 yen. Thanks a lot, Anaki. Of course. I wonder if you could cover it, like what happens if you say you can and you can't cover it. Well, that was filling. Now what? Guess I could hang out with Rikiya some more. Rikiya, you have anywhere else you want to go? You bet I do. I've heard some amazing things about that shop, Don Quixote. They say the theme song will stick in your head for days. We don't have them down in Okinawa, though. Don Quixote, huh? That should be easy enough.
Aniki.
They're open 24 hours a day, right, Anaki? Yep. Kamurocho's the city that never sleeps, after all. Wait. Then do other Don Quixotes close like other regular old shops? That's right. This one has special hours because of where it is. Huh? Cool shit. Anyways, let's get moving. Yeah. The one who did the Dragon of Dojima's back. Hmm? Who's saying that? Oh, there's a new sub-story that's open. Should we go over there a minute? It's on the way, so... Don Quixote. Am I saying that right? I think I'm saying that right. Because it's the Spanish name, right? Not sure what I just say donkey. Fair enough. Yeah, Lorenzo was pretty excited on the Discord that one of the older SMT games was getting Spanish translation. It was almost done. And yeah, that should Divine Dragon. What kind of shop? Oh, this is the right, the tattoo place. Shoot, I lost my train of thought. But yeah, the jump, there it is. I found it. But yeah, the jump from Spanish to English is a lot shorter than Japanese to English. At least I know some Spanish, so. Divine Dragon? What kind of shop is this? It's a tattoo parlor. Seriously? You're telling me there's a tattoo artist holed up in there? Yeah, Master Udabori. He's the one who takes care of the tattoo on my back. Oh, okay. I saw that there was a mod that puts the tattoo on Rikiya's back, like once you finish his sub-story or whatever, but they said like it didn't have any like conditional checks. It just changes his model out in places where he should have the tattoo. So I guess after I do this sub-story, I could like install that mod so it actually is consistent throughout the rest of the game where he actually has the tattoo finished. Oh, the guy's got to be legendary if he did your dragon. Yeah, you starstruck? No, it's just my Viper's not finished. So I was thinking maybe, you know, I get it. You want me to ask Master Udabori if he'll finish it up for you? Would you? I'd be honored to get work done by the same guy who worked on you, Hanaki. Follow me. Master Udabori, sorry to intrude.
Ooh.
Kiryu, what brings you here? I was wondering if you'd work on a tattoo for my friend here. His name's Rikiya. A friend? Interesting. His artist passed away before he could get his tattoo finished, so we were hoping your needle might be the one for the job. No, I'm sorry, but you'll need to find someone else if that's what you want. I can't add to another artist's work. But...
Kiryu.
Listen well, Kiryu. A tattoo changes a man's life. You know that better than anyone. The creator and the receiver must both be prepared to bear the lifelong responsibilities that tattoo brings. I don't know, man. I've seen some tattoos. I don't think that the tattoo artist in some cases cared whether the dude was on drugs or inebriated and just gave him the tattoo. I get it, like, that there's a huge symbolic element to the tattoos in the Yakuza series, but outside of that, like, there's some really terrible tattoos, alright? Like, that's one of the things where I'm like, man, if I ever got a tattoo, I feel like I would end up regretting it in my old age. One of the reasons I don't want to get a tattoo is, like, I'm afraid I would, like, have buyer's remorse, and then it's like, well, time to go pay thousands of dollars to get laser surgery for, like, 3 months so you can get rid of it. Yeah, no, for sure. Like, a job's a job. Like, if some idiot comes in and asks you for, like, a baby face tattoo or something, or, like, his girlfriend's name on his, like, collarbone or something, it's like, well, alright, man, sure. Imagine being 80 with a full back tattoo. Yeah, I'm sure there's some Yakuza dudes who managed to live that long with, like, those kind of tattoos, or, like, other people who've gotten, like, full back tattoos. It'd probably be pretty faded and, like, you know, pretty, what is the right word? Messed up, I guess? Like, cracked up or whatever, you know, like, by that point. But, yeah. I don't know, it'd be interesting to see what that would look like, being 80 with, like, a full back tattoo. I remember that, Kiryu gets his tattoo renewed, I think, in 2 by Udabori, where he sits down and, like, has him, like, refresh some of the ink or whatever. I think that was in 2. Maybe that was in 1. But, that's kind of interesting. I never thought about that, but yeah, you could probably go back to the same dude and get him to, like, refresh the tattoo after, like, a while if you needed to. Kiwami 1. Okay. That makes sense. The creator and the receiver must both be prepared to bear the lifelong responsibilities that tattoo brings. I'm so sorry, but the answer must be no. Call me a stubborn old man if you wish. You're a stubborn old man. But this is something I won't compromise on. Okay. We'll find someone else.
Huh?
Hey, hold on a sec. You're just gonna refuse before you even see the damn thing? You're not an artist. You're a coward. Rikiya, that's enough. Sorry, Aniki. But I can't let this go. That Viper is the soul of Okinawa. How can you even talk like that if you won't even look at my tattoo? I admire your spirit, boy, but don't presume to lecture me on my own trade. Fine then, I'll just show you. Take a look at this. Strips.
どうだ恐れ入ったかあんたがどれほどの掘りしか知らねえが俺のハブにはかなわねえだろほらここんところよく見ろこの色柄すげえだろ
Kiryu, this boy has quite the fire in his belly. I'm sorry for how he's acting. He doesn't usually do this. Well, let's hear it, old man. Tell me what you think. It's a fine work, yes. Not only does its technique impress, but I can tell the original artist truly cared about both you and this tattoo. Damn right he did. So what do you say? You gonna finish the job for me?
Yeah.
Please forgive me. I'm afraid I just can't do it. Huh? But why not? Your artist did an exquisite job on this piece, there's no doubt about that. But as I said, both the tattoo's creator and receiver must be prepared to bear the responsibility it brings. Not this crap again. I don't know you. I don't know your ambitions, and I don't know why you've chosen to carry that tattoo. As long as those things remain a mystery to me, I cannot do what you ask. Pfft, stubborn old shit. Watch it, Rikiya. My apologies, but I'm going to have to ask you to leave now. Right. Sorry we barged in on you like this. Come on, Rikiya. Let's go. What a waste. I figured the guy who did your tattoo was going to be some badass needle slinger, not a hack job. That's enough, Rikiya. Learn to show some respect. Interesting. Okay. Oh, what's going on here? I'm so sorry. Gomenasai. You thugs are all looking for a quick buck, right? Here, take my wallet. Just don't hurt us, please.
Huh?
Thugs, he says. Yeah, first you slam your drunk asses into us, and now you insult us. We're gonna need more than whatever mothballs you got in your pocket to cover our hospital bills. But that's all I have on me. Yeah, yeah. Shoot, I'm blanking on his name because names. But the boss, the final boss of 2 also had a dragon. Different type of dragon, I think, right? Or did he, no, he had like a specific type of like being that was like known to be able to kill a dragon. Yeah, Ryuji had like a dragon killing, like, mythical creature on his back. Like was it like one with like kind of a beard kind of thing going on? But that's all I have on me. No, Ryuji had a dragon. Oh, okay. There was a different character with like a dragon killing one, I think, on his back. From 2, I think? Of mine from this game. Oh, okay. Okay. Gotcha. I remember you mentioned that somebody had that. I thought it was like Ryuji. But no, Ryuji was trying to become his own dragon, right? Yeah. Yeah, no, this back tattoos is a cool, you know, okay. The back tattoos are a cool way to do symbolism with the different characters in these games. I wonder if it'll be less and less relevant as we go on, as we have less protagonists that were ever in the Yakuza at all. But at least for villains and stuff in the Yakuza, we're probably going to continue to see like thematic back tattoos. Yeah. Well, you don't even start running because it's Yakuza 3, so you're just jogging along, and he's like, Araki, please help me. Don't run. Don't jog. Go on a light jog. I can't keep up. Well, that's an easy fix, ain't it? There's an ATM right over there. How about we make a little withdrawal? Please, I can barely afford rent as it is. Leave them alone. You're not hurt, you're just faking.
Huh?
And who are you, huh? Didn't your kindergarten teacher ever tell you to mind your own damn business? Haji-san! Yeah, I'm guessing Oji-san is also like what that kid in was it? Kanji's social link calls him, because he keeps calling him Mr. in the English translation, so I'm guessing it's something like Oji-san or something like that. He's like, I'm not a... whatever. I see a counter there. What are my heat actions? I got some more. There's got to be one I haven't tried out yet that I could try a minute. Where's... Oh, right, it's down here. Near down enemy. Okay, just level. Yeah, Essence of Fear. What else do we got? Oh, here we go. Essence of Jumping. When a fence separates you, when grabbing an enemy from behind, you can hurl them. Okay. Disarm a foe and then use their weapon to beat them into submission. Inspired by a guy delivering noodles. Press triangle against an enemy with a big weapon in both hands. Okay. Might be useful later for the couch guys. Yeah, she calls him Uncle Kaz in English. The pole dancing thing. Knockdown. Use a boss enemy to wipe out nearby enemies inspired by a strike at a bowling alley. Oh, you can use that when using a super finish on a boss. Okay. So we got a new super finish, I guess, instead of just head press. Yeah. Yeah, there's some cool ones I haven't seen in other games so far here. Ah, can I grab a guy from behind while they're focusing on Nishkia? There we go. No. Yeah, because usually it's hard to grab enemies from behind, so it's hard to get some of those heat actions off that use that. That all you got? I was expecting you big city boys to put up more of a fight. Thank you. Eh, it was nothing. Now get out of here, okay? And next time, lay off the booze. Oh, we will. I'm never drinking again. Mark my words. Come on, honey. Let's go. Look at Mr. Big Shot coming to save the day. Huh? No. I hear you see you hung my boys out to dry. Good. They deserve a nice ass whooping for starting shit where everyone can see them. Huh? Who the hell are you? Oh my? Me? You ain't from around here, are you? There's not a soul in Kamurocho who doesn't know the name Hoi Moroto. It's pretty good. That's an interesting tattoo. Love. I mean, it's a cool tattoo, but it doesn't exactly inspire respect.
ああ、そうだな。
またんかダボが。わしの話は終わってないっちゅうねん。ジャカ信者。
I mean, it's a pretty well done back tattoo.
ガキが。ガキやと。んどるわしよりガキのくせして。
But yeah, it doesn't exactly inspire fear or respect. Dude, that's the kind of thing I'm talking about, where it's like, it's just, I don't know, whatever. They're just kind of like goofing around or whatever. I don't get this city. Is it always like this? Pretty much. You get used to it eventually. Hmm? Master Otobori, what is it? Your name is Rikiya, yes? Why didn't you show him your tattoo? What, to a 2-bit thug like that? He doesn't deserve the honor. No way to appreciate it. Besides, this Viper's not some kind of tool to threaten bullshit punks with. It's the spirit of Okinawa etched on my back. Then now I ask, why didn't you hit him? What would have been the point? That guy wasn't worth the effort. I see. You're a fascinating one. What's that supposed to mean? Come with me. I'll finish that Viper for you. Oh, I figured that it was going to be something like that. He said he couldn't finish it if he didn't know anything about him. Now I know a little bit about him. You will? But why? Because I've come to understand your character. Do you need more reason than that, boy? Hey, I'm not complaining. Let's get that needle moving.
我慢せい。ハブに魂を入れとるんだ。じっとしとけ。俺の墨は運命を変える。
What, did he not
重さに潰されるんじゃないぞ。
use anesthesia around the area?
俺の背中はハブだぜ。ハブは沖縄の魂だ。どんな運命だろうが、丸飲みにして食らい尽くしてやるよ。
よう言うた。お主なら入れ墨に食われることもないじゃろうな。よし、完成じゃ。
I guess one character we've never really gotten a backstory on for the tattoo is the Hanya man.
どうすか兄貴。
One
さすが
that
は先生。
Majima has,
Bore-bore
because he's got the Hanya man, like the spirit
兄貴と
on
同
his
じ
back,
歌
right?
彫りの入れ墨か。これで名実ともに兄弟分になったってことですね。
そうだな。
Yeah, I'll have to get that mod that like replaces the version of him that doesn't have it finished in like other places, because apparently it doesn't actually update like some of the story stuff, unfortunately. But you can do it with a mod, so that'd be a little something we could do. That would be fun, so we can see it whenever it comes up. Thank you for taking the time to do this, Master Udabori. I appreciate it, old man. Sorry for blowing my lid at you earlier. I suggest you learn some manners, boy. In the meantime, feel free to come back to me if the color ever begins to fade. I'll maintain all of my work as long as I live. I'll be back for sure. Gotta keep that Urabori touch intact. Come on, Rikiya. We should get going. Thank you again, Master.
またな。
Hanya is a jealous female demon? Interesting. I wonder why they chose that one. I mean, it does look particularly fierce, but I wonder why that one. I feel like the female demon probably doesn't matter too much. It's more so that's a jealous demon, probably. Yeah. The world will never know. I wonder if he has any relation to Majima, since Majima's got the Hanya, like, spirit on his back. And he can dress up as him in future games. But they never really say, so I guess we'll never know. But yeah. Wonder what the symbolism behind that is, because like the symbolism with Curious tattoo is pretty straightforward. Maybe just thought it would be a cool tattoo. Although if I had to guess, probably the jealousy thing has something to do with it. But what is he jealous of and who? Or who, you know? Yeah, Ricky is a fun character. Oh, sorry, I forgot to increment the Aniki thing a minute. Oh, it's even more incredible than I was expecting. Sure are a lot of teenagers in there. Yeah, it's pretty popular with the younger crowd. Anyway, I think I'll wait out here. Don't buy any more than you're willing to carry, okay? Of course not. Be back in a bit.
兄貴。
Sorry to keep you waiting out here, Aniki. Oh. There it goes. Looks like you bought the entire store. Guess I got kind of carried away. But it was all so cheap, I just couldn't help it. Oh, and I nabbed some souvenirs for the kids back at the orphanage. You did? I really appreciate that, Rikiya. Nah, it was nothing.
兄貴。
Anyway, you think there's somewhere I can dump all this stuff till we head home for the night? Maybe one of them coin lockers? Oh, yeah. There are some lockers just down this street. Sweet, lead the way.
兄貴。
Tiska.
兄貴。
Got the bags. Looks like you can only go into the coin lockers. Yeah. They got that wide carrying stance. Good balance.
兄貴。
Probably. Here we are. Great. Just give me a sec.
兄貴。
All settled, Aniki. Looks like we're done with the shopping leg of the trip. What now? Guess I could hang out with Rikiya some more. Rikiya, do you have anywhere else you want to go? Hell yeah, I do. Get me on the roof of that monstrosity over there. Huh? The Millennium Tower? That's gotta be like the tallest building in the world, right? I want to see how Tokyo looks from up there. Not sure we can do that. The cops are all over the place. Guess they would be, huh? No surprise after what happened. Sorry about all this, Aniki. Got so caught up in my own hype, I never stopped and thought about what you were going through. It's okay, Rikiya.
Aniki.
Hey, why don't we go someplace quieter? Hmm? Why? Well, I mean, I never met this Kashiwagi-san personally, but he was real important to you. Right, Aniki? Yeah. Then it's settled. Anyone who's important in your eyes is important in my eyes, too. Come on, now grab some beer over at Don Quixote. Why don't we sit down, crack them open, and pay tribute to Kashiwagi-san? Rikiya? How about it, Aniki? Sure. That sounds nice. Public Park 3 is a pretty quiet place. Okay, let's go do karaoke first, though. Gosh dang it. Ricky is so nice when you talk to him, and then he's just like, Aniki! Aniki!
Oh?
No. Somebody wants to fight. It's funny how like the sign and stuff like bouncing around sound like gunshots almost. It's kind of cool how like even normal enemies can grab bigger items in this game. Like they can pick up stuff and all that. Yeah, we're doing okay. Like I said before, I don't think like normal fights have felt too difficult. Yeah, I wonder if fighting in this game really is the best way to make money. Probably not. It's probably one of the mini games. That's usually how it goes. Like one of the mini games is just the best for making money. Might be gambling. Like save resetting gambling. Most of the games I've played so far, like there's a mini game that makes the most amount of money or a side activity. But the pirate one did have gambling be the best way to make money from what I could tell. Maybe there's a better way, but it made quite a bit of money just to like save and like win a hand of blackjack. And then like save up enough money to get into the poker and then just like go all in until the AI like lost. Save, go all in again, and just do that a few times was the best way to make money that I found in the Majima Pirate one. Wasn't super fast, but like it made quite a bit of money when you went all in and actually won. All right, karaoke time. Gee, I wonder how karaoke works. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. I think somebody was saying that it was like 4 or 5 that had it first, but and they weren't sure if 3 like added it with the remaster or whatever. Maybe it didn't have it in the original like PS3 version. Maybe that was one of the things they took out. Nope. Sure. I want to change myself. Oh, right, we're back in the old version of karaoke, probably. Where, like, things aren't consistent. Okay. Makes sense. That sounds like them. Yeah, I forgot we were back with the original version of karaoke. back before they standardized it a bit better.
L-O-V-E, lovely Haruka. Go, go, let's go, Haruka.
Haruka. I'm assuming that you can bring Haruka here and have her sing this song.
Haruka,
Haruka, Haruka. Oh, I thought it was gonna go up, not down. My bad. Yeah, this isn't too bad, but like, I do like the updated rhythm game version better, just because it's like more clear what's coming up next. This one kind of skips around a little bit, and like it's a little inconsistent in like how fast it goes through each line. Which, if you can bring Haruka here, that means that even from the very first time you could bring Haruka to karaoke, or like karaoke was in the game, you could always bring Haruka to karaoke and like have her sing something. Oh yeah, for sure. No, it's not terrible, but I do prefer the new version. See how well I did. Oh yeah, we got the old hey, nice. Oh, above a 900 is always a win in my book. But yeah, we got the original animal judges. Okay. Bakamitai and all that. Kamurocho Lullaby. I'm guessing some of these are straight ports from that Kanzan game as well. Like this one feels like it might be from that. Well, at least I don't have to struggle with like the wrong glyphs with like the Xbox stuff, right? I remember I had to struggle through that for one of these. Yeah, I'll have to try Kanzan and stuff at some point. Like I said, once I actually catch up on the mainline games, I'll probably go back and like play the PS2 versions that I missed, or like some of the spin-off stuff. Okay. I like the little like stage around him for that one. Probably didn't get a 900 on that. Yeah, no. That's okay. 800's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. Yeah, let's at least sing through all the songs at least once, right? Summer Memories. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of nice. At least it seems like Haruka's got a different song here. I don't mind Otometo, but yeah, it's a pretty challenging one, especially with the older style of this rhythm game. It's nice to have some variety. So far, I haven't recognized any of the songs that are in this one. I'm sure there's some that are overlap, but I haven't recognized them yet. Maybe we haven't gotten to those yet. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Ah! 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 Okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
To the top and 4. Okay. $840. Jeez. All right. All right. Well, whatever. I guess they're the hard interjections or whatever, the lively interjections for a reason, right? I could probably do it if I practice a few times, but I don't know. I think I'm fine just going through all these at least once, right? Well, so far I haven't really played too many of the... I don't think I've played a single Yakuza game that doesn't have karaoke. And I probably won't until we play, like, Dead Souls or something, right? Even the Majima, like, side mode that was, like, pretty in Kiwami 2 had some songs for him. Even if I think some of them were just from Zero. There might have been, like, one new one or something. I guess I probably won't get one that doesn't have karaoke until like Dead Souls, or maybe if I go back and play some of the earlier PS2 ones. It'd be funny if I'm wrong and Dead Souls does have karaoke there too. I can see that you're saying something, but I'm trying to rhythm game, so I'll check it after this. One sec. See, this is why I don't think playing like first-person shooters on stream would work as well, is because I can't take my eyes off the screen. Like I'd have maybe first-person shooters would work if I could find a spot to like pause and like check every once in a while. But I wouldn't be able to keep up with chat as well. But I could just kind of freewheel, I guess, too, and just kind of like fill space or whatever. But I feel like I'd get too into like playing the game and not like keep track of like what's going on with chat as much. That's one really nice thing about RPGs, is even though they're really long and like people will often like not watch all the way through unless they're, you know, they won't just like tune into a random RPG stream unless they've already played the game usually, because it's hard to keep up with the story and everything over multiple streams and weeks and everything. But you know, at least I can like pause whenever I want and just like talk for like 10 minutes about something random or whatever, and the game won't move on until I, you know, tell it to. Dead Souls has karaoke. Okay, that's very funny. Yeah, I heard that the Dead Souls map actually has a decent amount of stuff to do. It's kind of interesting because you have to like keep the zombies away. So if you like fail like a fight against the zombies, you can like lose access to like, I don't know, like a restaurant or something. Oh, okay, cool. I think we're on the last two, right? Saturday Night Lover and Shooting Star. Yeah, it says how many times we've played them at the bottom. That's funny. Yeah, I think Dead Souls will be fun. I might have to like kind of wade my way through some of the combat stuff. We'll see how it goes, but I think it'll be fun. It'll be dumb fun, and that'll be fine. A little bit of comedy and levity, either before or after the second Dead Space game.
Go, 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 go.
Like this song.
Go, 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 go.
Oh shoot, it's all the way up there. Okay.
Go, 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 go. Hey, hey. Go, go.
Sometimes I'm like having real problems with inputs. I was wondering if it was me, but I do feel like after I do an input, there's like a few seconds of delay on the next input, so I can like get in a chain of like if I mess up one input and then try and correct, it won't take that second input, and so I further am like doing messed up. I don't know. Maybe I'm just bad, or maybe it's just an early version of the minigame and there's some issues with it. Who knows? Could be either. I would need to like hear an opinion from somebody who like does rhythm games more, or like could tell me from like a technical angle if that's true. But it just feels like there's a decent amount of delay on like some of the inputs, or like there's a block on like trying not to have overlapping inputs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Mario Kart World is surprisingly technical. Interesting. I know that they have different carts and stuff again, and that it's like, you know, the whole open world thing. So I hope for Dead Souls Remaster for no other reason than it would be funny. Yeah, and once they shut down the PS3 servers, because they eventually will, right? The PS3 store will eventually go down. You won't be able to access it too many other ways outside of the physical copy or emulation. So hopefully they at least see money sign-ins and at least port it to like PS4 and PS5 at some point. At least a port or something, right? So it's more accessible. Speaking of, guess what I got today? Oh, hold on. You know what? I want to try something. I want to see if this works, actually. Let me take like a picture. Okay, hold on. This is going to take me a sec, but I want to see. So I got that new chat box, right? So it hasn't like done the whole scrolling thing. We'll see how it goes on this weekend, right? We'll see if it does that. But if I could hear somebody doing karaoke in the background. Okay, and then let me post that, and then let me open up Discord real quick. Sorry, I want to check something because there's supposed to be something I can do with it. I know you can see a little bit of lag. Oh well, it's fine. So I posted a picture in Discord. So now if I pull up Discord, and then I copy the link URL. If I just put it in the chat, does it? Is it gonna work? Maybe, maybe not. There it is. Yeah. Well, hold on. I'm trying to see if I can get I should technically be able to embed images in this chat. Oh, wait, it probably doesn't work because I'm the broadcaster. What? No. Not a golfing game. Although we are getting a new golfing game, Hot Shots Golf, according to the thing. So, but no, I got The Last of Us remastered on PS4 for $1 somewhere. Will it work? Hold on. Sorry. Now I want to see. The Last of Us is a golfing game to me. Fair enough. I should be able to embed images in the chat if I use a link address. Like if I copy the link. No, but my chat box should. Nope. Okay. Nope. That's fun. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. I'm probably doing it wrong, but I know you can do it with the chat box that I have. Yep. All right. Maybe I did it wrong or something. Maybe if I do it this way? Nope. Okay. Sure. Maybe I have a setting off or something or whatever. Does it work over here if I do it in here? Nope. Okay. Fair enough. Thought I'd try it. Anyway. Yeah. All right, let me close Discord again. But no, so far the chat box has been working better. It hasn't done this whole scrolling thing. And I can like, I have a lot more settings on it. So if I go over here, you can see that you can see like my profile picture. And you can turn that stuff off and on and all that kind of stuff. So it's useful. Anyway, sorry. I know I'm getting off track here. I just wanted to see if that would work or not. And since we were talking about zombie stuff, that came to mind. Anyway, let's finish karaoke and go figure out what we're doing next with Rikiya. Oh yeah, by the way, tomorrow I'm streaming SMT5 just because I remember I was complaining about like not being able to stream it, and I was like, well, I make my own schedule, so whatever, we're just gonna stream some of it, get ready for Godborn difficulty or whatever for funsies, if nothing else. Then I want to try out some different time slots for streams, because I was doing the math. If I wanted to get monetized on or get like affiliate or whatever on Twitch, I'd have to up the average viewer count. So I could just like cut out all the weekday streams and like get affiliate within like a few weeks, but I'd rather not do that, so I'm trying to see if there's a time that works better. So SMT5 is going to be our test game for that. I'm just going to do it at some times and all that stuff. We're going to try that and see how that goes. Yeah, well, it'll probably be earlier than this. Like, tomorrow's stream will be like around this time, but I'll probably do like a Wednesday stream or something that's like at the time I usually do the weekend streams, right? Like earlier in the day. See how that goes. Honestly, if anything, it would probably be better for more of my audience, because that's later in the day for Europe and early in the day for NA, so yeah, it is. A lot of vocal mixing going on. Okay. Oh, Karaoke King. Sing all the songs at karaoke. Okay. There's probably a achievement for getting like a 900 or above on all of them. Or maybe not. Maybe you just have to sing all of them for the achievement. Who knows? I'd have to double check that, but yeah. Okay. Alright, back to Aniki and Rikiya and all that. No, I think I'm good. But yeah, no, that PS4 game was a good find. $1 for The Last of Us Remaster. Yeah, I'll do that. Especially seals, right? I'm guessing somebody got it, and then maybe either got it the remaster on PS5, or they got it to play when they heard that the show was coming out, and then they just never got around to it or something. But yeah, that's a good find. Oh wait, you said Last of Us 2. This is The Last of Us 1 remastered. Ah, I gotcha. It's not a golfing game. Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably never gonna play Last of Us 2. I've not heard good things about it, to be fair. Like, I've heard good that the gameplay is decent, but like the story is kind of like all over the place. And I've seen like synopsises of the story. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if the new like show is able to overcome, like, is able to shuffle things around and like be more well liked than the game, since it's like attempt 2 at it. Kind of like how sometimes you get a manga and the manga comes out and people are like, oh, the ending of the manga sucks, and they're like, welp, at least we can change it for the anime. Okay, that sucks. I heard the first season was good, and I was wondering if they would be able to like save the second like game's plot or whatever, because I think that was like how they were doing it, where like the first season or so was like the first game's plot and everything. I actually do have the original for the PS3, but I never actually finished it. I got like a fourth of the way through. I got to the like town where like they get jumped by those guys, and then they have to get a car from that like old friend or whatever, who's like you know, has his partner or whatever, and they find him and everything. I got through that town, but I never like actually finished the game. So maybe cracking out the remaster at some point would be a good reason to, you know, go through and like play the whole thing. I don't know if I'd do it on stream or not, but yeah, maybe I'll play it at some point. Yeah. Yeah. I heard there was a lot of issues with it. Yeah, that happens more than you'd think. Like, where, like, a good game happens or a good movie happens, and then, like, the people who are working on it, like, aren't the same people for, like, the next few games or movies or whatever, and you realize, huh, you really did need those people to keep the crazy people in check. Like, you need people to, like, keep the crazy idea of the guy and, like, direct him in a good way, or be like, no, that's too out there, right? Kind of reminds me of like the George Lucas thing, right? Where like with the prequels, like he didn't have as many people telling him no, right? Because at that point he was George Lucas, and so the prequels are more experimental and like and all that kind of stuff. And people have kind of come around on the prequels, but in retrospect, especially compared to like the newer Disney stuff, but still. Yeah, pretty much. That's kind of what I heard too. That and like people were being like self-insert, weird scene, and all that kind of stuff. And then like themes of revenge, and then like the whole gameplay is shooting people in the head. Oh, look at this dog that you shot like 2 hours ago. Don't you feel bad while it was trying to, because you shot it while it was trying to claw your neck out as like the other person? It's like, no. I feel like they probably could have made the story work, but like the way they were like present it is just not great. Like if they changed the ordering of things and like got you to care more about the other girl, I think I think it could have worked. But so I was kind of hoping the TV show would be able to rework some things and stuff, but it doesn't sound like they were able to do it. I don't know anything about the TV show, so I think it could have worked. They could have made it work. I think that maybe you would have had to do some rewrites, but I think the main problem is like they're trying to get you to be like, oh, revenge, violence bad, in a game that's the whole gameplay loop is like killing things and everything, and like killing people, right? And people shooting at you and everything, and like fighting back, you know, like defending yourself, and then they're like, violence and revenge bad. You should feel bad for playing the video game as it was designed. You shouldn't be shooting people in the head. That's bad. Why are you doing that in a third-person shooter? But yeah. Coulda, woulda, yeah. I've never played Heavy Rain. I don't know, it's probably a game maybe I'll play at some point. I remember watching people play Detroit Become Human, you know, when that came out. I watched like a few YouTubers play it at the time, right? Back in the days of Markiplier and Jacksepticeye and all that kind of stuff. There were some good spots. I think some of the characters worked better than others. I think obviously the symbolism, quote unquote, was very heavy-handed, and I don't think it worked particularly well. But I like some of the characters. I think the symbolism like was way too heavy-handed, but like I thought that some of the characters were good, right? And like their stories were interesting. I think honestly, if it hadn't been about robots, or if it like hadn't been like one of the characters starts a full-on, I don't know. I think if it hadn't been as specific with like who the robots were supposed to represent, I think it would have like worked a bit better. Get this man out of, who let this man cook with who let this man cook with gasoline, and why is he burning down the kitchen? Yeah. I've seen a little bit of that, Christian. I do want to play some of the earlier God of War games, and I'll probably eventually get to like some of the newer ones. It is kind of an interesting idea, where you have like the new God of War games, and you as the player kind of know who Kratos was, and then to see who he is now is kind of interesting, but I don't know how preachy they get or anything. The idea sounds interesting, and I feel like the first game would be fun to play, but I can't imagine myself playing past like the first newer God of War game. Like I feel like I would probably play the originals on like the PS2, PS3, and then go and play like the first like God of War game. I can't imagine playing like Ragnarok or anything. You possess a man's body and cock. That's amazing. I have to play that on stream now. Corgi, you are selling this game to me. This sounds like an amazing game to stream, honestly. Personally, I'm not a fan of the direction they've been going with this series. Fair enough. Like I said, I would like to play some of the older games. That's like one of the big action game series of that era I haven't gotten to. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it sounds like I have to play this game at some point, but yeah. If you have such strong opinions about it, it sounds like fun. I was thinking the other day that I haven't played like a lot of 2 or 3 out of 10s games in a minute, because I've just been playing games I know I'm gonna like, or like games I think I'd like. So I've been playing like a lot of 5, 6, 7s, and 8s, but I haven't played like a 3 or a 4 recently, either on or off stream. I think the lowest I rated a game this year is like so far like a 5 or something. It's good to see that you have such strong emotions about it. Honestly, I think that's probably like there's like the worst thing a video game can be is meh. Like a worst it can be is meh, right? Because like it's the same thing with movies, right? Like if something is so bad it wraps around to being comical, right? Like I remember watching people play through the Minecraft story mode and just like failing all the QTEs, just seeing like how many they could fail and like still keep the game going, and seeing like all the animations of you failing at the QTEs and like how it messed things up or like gave Ruben a black eye or whatever. But stuff like that can be fun for sure. The worst thing a piece of media can be is uninteresting. The pig death scene is the best part. I know, it's so good. Like out of context, it's like so funny, and even in context it's pretty funny. I remember playing Minecraft story mode. I played Minecraft story mode on my phone in like the 2010s. I thought it was an okay story, and then I got to the YouTuber episode and I was like, what am I even doing here at this point? I'm like, what is even going on anymore? I don't know. It's a fun game to go back to. It's just a bit of a chore to like get working nowadays because of Telltale kind of going under and everything. Yep. Dan TDM, yeah. And it was also really easy to tell who the murderer was because they were the only person who wasn't a YouTuber. And it was like really clear that they were not a YouTuber because of the mic quality and everything. It's like, I wonder. They should have had the balls to make one of the Minecraft YouTubers a murderer. It's not the worst thing that would have come up, that eventually came out about some of those Minecraft YouTubers, I'm sure. I'm sure not all of them, but like I'm sure there was at least one of them. Like odds are, like it was probably not the worst thing that could have happened to their career, being a murderer in a Minecraft story mode. Honestly, could even play into their character as like a griefer or something if that's the kind of character they were going for. But yeah. Gosh. All right. Sorry. We're here to honor our Uncle Kashiwagi-san. Not talk about Minecraft story mode. So, Aniki. Gosh. Play a drinking game every single time. Take a drink every time Rikiya says Aniki. You'll be dead in like 10 minutes of gameplay. What's up? What kind of guy was Kashiwagi-san? He's really good with dual Colt pistols. Kashiwagi-san, he knew my adopted father, Kazuma-san. He knew what my adopted father, Kazuma-san, stood for. Kept the Kazuma family legacy alive when he took over as the second patriarch. No, honestly, Kashiwagi-san was great at leading from the shadows. He didn't really like being the center of attention, but I can't tell you how many times he saved my life. It was also thanks to Kashiwagi-san that Daigo was able to take control of the Tojo despite being so young. He was a priceless asset to the clan. Wow, I always figured he was amazing, but never knew just how much. Amazing? Yeah, I guess so. I was especially in awe of how much he loved cold noodles. Huh? We always used to go get yakiniku together when I was young, and he'd order cold noodles every time, without fail. He'd get so worked up if they were out, too. Sometimes he'd even send me to the store to get ingredients so the shop could make more. You were an errand boy, Aniki? Nothing strange about doing what the boss says, especially when you're just starting out. No, of course it's not strange. Definitely not. Listen, Rikiya, you don't understand what Kashiwagi-san was like when he couldn't get his noodles. It was terrifying. All right. Don't blow a fuse over there, Aniki. Sorry. I will say, though, The only time I ever saw Kashiwagi-san get upset like that when he couldn't get his noodles. Huh, never would have guessed. Kind of scary to think about, but I suppose everyone's got something they'd go wild for. We should probably get going, Rikiya. Anywhere else you had in mind? I don't know. All this talking kind of made me sad. Hey, why don't we go to one of those bikini bars I've heard about? What do you say, Aniki? Seriously? Hell yeah! You can't expect me to leave Tokyo without first getting a little taste of the ladies. But, I can go by myself if you really want. That might be for the best. Sorry, I'm not really feeling up to it. Figured. My bad, Aniki. I was just trying to cheer you up. Don't worry, Rikiya. I'm okay. Go have some fun. But... just go. And, Rikiya, thanks. What, that? Yeah, it was nothing, Aniki. Just wish I could have been more help, you know? Anyway, guess I'll get going. Think you can manage on your own? Oh, totally. I got a pretty good feel for the layout by now. If you say so. By the way, there's a bar called New Serena over on Tenkachi Street that we're going to be using as our base of operations. Head there when you're done wandering. And feel free to give me a call if you have trouble finding it. Will do. Catch you later, Aniki. By the way, Aniki, here's a little thank you for showing me around. You got a 111 card. Oh, the cheating card for the, yeah, for one of the games. Well, later. Well, I guess we don't need, this anymore. Till, Aniki man comes back. Should we just keep a running total through the whole game now? That'd be funny. Hello? Kiryu, it's me. How's things going with old Baldy? Found him. He was horrible, all right, but he's pretty small time. I don't think he has the wit to outsmart Kashiwagi-san. Damn it, and here I thought we had a lead. Guess we weren't as close as we thought. Anyway, I'll fill you in when I get back. You over at Serena? Yep. Mama said we can use it whenever we want. Just meet me over here, okay? Sure. See you soon. Try not to get too distracted on your way here. Alright. How are we doing on time? We're doing okay. Let's go clear up a couple of sub-stories that have appeared on the map. And then I think we'll wrap it up for today. That'll be good. Let's see. Is there any big... Let's see. We went to the Sega... Club Sega. We went to bowling. We haven't done batting yet, but batting I could probably take it or leave it. There's the massage parlor. Probably don't need to go there unless the game tells me to. Mahjong. Definitely don't need to go there. I think probably the only major minigame I haven't tried yet is the whole cabaret hostess thing. So I guess next time we're back in Okinawa, well, when I have a good chunk of money or whatever, I'll try that. Go scouting and do all that stuff. At least with one of the girls. I don't know how much I'll want to do it because it does sound kind of like a bit of a slog, to be honest with you. But should probably try it at least a little bit. I think that's the only major minigame outside of like gambling or batting that I haven't done, so. I don't know. I'm fine not doing a ton of the minigames. I think we'll keep trying to do as many sub-stories as possible, since a lot of them have been really good so far. But I'm probably not going to get too deep into any of the minigames. Yeah, I think maybe I'll get more into it with 4, because I'd be interested if like we have 4 like different locations with everybody, how many like mini games we have and everything. Yeah, sub-stories have been interesting, and most of the mini games are things that are either in later games that we've already played, kind of technically, or I guess, other games I've played in the series, or you know, I've already done, like, you know, the new karaoke songs. I've already done the new arcade game pretty much, and that stuff. So yeah, I think I'm fine for where we are right now on the mini games outside of the cabaret thing. Hey baby, you lost? Want me to give you directions? No, I'm fine. Aw, come on, sweetheart. I know. Why don't I take you somewhere real nice? Please stop. Someone help. This man won't leave me alone. Okay. Huh? What do you want, Grandpa? Got something to say? I'm just trying to help her out here, is all. Yeah, alright. I guess we'll see when we get to 4. Leave her alone. Make sure to treat her with respect. Will do, man. Let's get going, sweetheart. No. Okay. Get out of here if you don't want to get hurt. Leave her alone before I make you. What? Damn it. Ah, my luck with the laser shit today. Thank you very much. Don't worry about it. I really am lost. I have no idea where I am right now. Where do you need to go? A bar named Shalak. I'm meeting up with someone there. Well, since I'm here, I might as well help you get there. Oh, thank you. Very clearly, yes. Here we are, Shalak. Shalak? Thank you so much for doing this. If you have time, I'd love to thank you with a drink. It's really no problem. No, I insist. Formerly uncertain woman. I've got some time before the meetup, so let me buy you a drink, please? Sure, why not? Really? Oh, thank you. Let's go inside then. Thank you so much for your help. This is my first time here in Kamurocho, so I have no idea where everything is. I'm lucky you were there to show me where to go. You know, I don't think I've ever got your name. It's Kiryu. Nice to meet you, Kiryu-san. I'm Tomoko. I go to college not too far from Kamurocho. College girl, huh? Good for you. What sort of work do you do, Kiryu-san? I run an orphanage in Okinawa. Whoa, an orphanage? That's so sweet. So do you get to hang out with kids all day, keep them company? That's not really how it works. They need a parent to take care of them, whether it's helping with schoolwork or making them dinner. Oh, I see. Sorry, I'm not very smart. It's alright. Not many people know what kind of work goes into running an orphanage. Still, that's incredible, Kiryu-san. I have so much respect for people who devote themselves to volunteering. You know, you might look scary, Kiryu-san, but you're a real sweetheart deep down. I'm pretty into guys like that. So, where's this guy you're waiting for? Is he still not here? I guess not. But I'm having a good time talking with you, Kiryu-san. I'll be okay. Right. Tomoko! Oh. Fumiyoshi-san, there you are. What the hell are you doing here in Kamurocho? I told you not to come here. How dumb are you? What? But, Fumiyoshi-kun, you never came home, so I thought... Like that's none of your business, you stupid bitch. Why are you always so mean to me? Didn't you read my text? I told you I didn't want to see you right now. You never replied, so I had to come all the way out here to find your dumb ass. Do you ever look at your phone, or are you too stupid to use it? Huh? Wait, what text? Oh, I think I forgot my cell phone in my hotel room. I'm sorry, I totally didn't notice. Wow, what a surprise. Wow, what a surprise. You fucking moron. Now you're wasting my time, too. Is that any way to speak to her? Huh? Who the hell are you? I got lost on the way here, but he stopped to help and walked me here himself. And you got all friendly and started drinking together? I see what's going on here. Why don't you hook up with this old fart, then? That's not what I meant. Wait, Fumiyoshi-kun. I'm out. I don't want to see your face around here again. Fumiyoshi-kun. Not the guy you were waiting for? Yeah, he's my boyfriend. A year ago, he left our countryside town for Kamurocho, but he never came back. When I texted him, "Can I come see you?" he would always say, "Hell no." Finally, I decided to follow him out here and try to meet up with him. It looks like he's really upset that I did. I don't know what to do. If you need my help, I'll do what I can.
What?
Really? Oh, but I need to go get my cell phone. I ran away from home, so I'm staying at a hotel for the moment. You sure you won't get lost on the way to your hotel? Still worried about me, huh? Would you mind walking me back to my hotel then? Sure, no problem. No, honestly, after that conversation, he should be an ex one way or another. Thank you so much. Let's talk more about this at the hotel. This is the right hotel? Yes, thank you. Oh, I'm going to buy a few drinks at the convenience store. Could you go up to my room and wait for me? It's the suite on the top floor. Wait, how am I supposed to get in there without a key? Oh, my friend Aoi came out to Kamurocho with me. She should be up in the room already. Just tell her you know me. I'm sure it'll be fine. Remember, it's the suite on the top floor. Got it. This is getting interesting. Oh, there's a cutscene.
ここに来るように言われたんだが、あんたが葵さんか?
よろしくお願いします。
So, what's your name? Kazuma Kiryu. Kiryu-san, you're so dreamy. Why'd you get into this kind of work, Kiryu-san? Wait, you know what I do for work? Yeah, Tomoko told me all about you. I did tell Tomoko about it at the bar, but still, how? So, what led you to this line of work? Well, the man who raised me did the exact same thing. I see. I see. I was wondering if she was the one expecting money here, but she thinks that Kiryu is the one who is expecting money here. I wanted to follow in his footsteps. That's why I started down this path, to help those who didn't have anyone else in their lives. Phrasing, Kiryu, phrasing. I see. You know, I've been feeling pretty lonely lately. You're alone too, huh? Yeah. Huh. Well, if you need my help, I'll do what I can. I hope you'll help me a lot tonight. So, how long have you been in this line of work, Kiryu-san? About 2 years. And how many girls have you helped? Girls specifically? There's Ayoko and Riona, Eri and Izumi, and of course Haruka. So that makes... oh gosh. 5 girls. Not too many then. Well, they're still just kids, so it's pretty tough making sure they all get the attention they need. Wait, you take kids too? Of course, and not just girls. Boys too. Wow, really? That must be quite rough on you. Anyway, this room looks pretty expensive, don't you think? I figured, hey, it's a special occasion, so why not splurge? Right. Well, I suppose this is your first time here. That makes sense. To be honest, I was kind of nervous about this at first, but I'm glad I worked up the courage to ask for her help. Yeah, I feel like once he starts talking about kids, that would be a red flag. Like, yeah, like, don't you question at that point? Like, if you're, wait, are you saying what I think you're saying? Like, also, it is very funny that this is just literally the same room we fight, Kazuma in, right? No, not Kazuma, sorry. Tarada? Or Baldhead, the Baldhead guy. We literally just fought it. Kanda, yes. That's probably why this sub-story doesn't unlock until after this, is because you literally fight Kanda in this room, so they don't want to, like, spoil the room. They don't want you to think about, oh, this is that room where Kiryu was mistaken for a male prostitute. They want you to think, oh, I gotta beat up Kanda. Like, I think they changed some things around, but like, it's the same room pretty much. I never imagined someone as dreamy as you would come walking through that hotel room door, Kiryu-san. Speaking of Tomoko, she sure is taking a while. What do you mean? We're just getting started. Wait, what's going on here?
Kiryu-san.
Oh, come on, Kiryu-san. Oh boy. I hope I don't have to change the...
ね、桐生さん。私も我慢できない。ねえ、プロの技早く
Oh
教え
boy.
て。彼氏は下手くそなの。
おい、一体何の真似だ？
え？だってちゃんとお金払ってるんだからいいじゃない。もっと私を楽しませてよ。ねえ。
何？金を払ってるだと？
そうよ。ともこって子にもう払ってあるわ。出張ホスト代は。
出張ホスト？
そうよ。だから桐生さんここに来たんでしょ。
違う。
But I will escort myself out. Good pun.
ちょっと。
I assume that wasn't in the original Japanese, but it's probably something similar.
何なの？
We've been had. Oh, hey, Grandpa. What are you doing here? Wait, aren't you the guy who was bothering Tomoko outside?
Huh?
What? No, I'm this woman's husband. Who the hell are you? A girl named Tomoko told me to come up here, but this AOA girl's mistaken me for a male escort. A male escort? What's the difference? You're still trying to mess with another man's girl? Not at all. I haven't done anything. Shut up. I'm not falling for your bullshit. You better fork up some cash before I beat the shit out of you. 100,000 yen should do the trick. I don't have time for this nonsense. Are you kidding me? Why would I pay a swindler like you?
Huh?
You've got balls, old man. Guess I've got no choice but to beat the snot out of you. Balls, huh? I don't think you need those. Guess I'm no match for you. Tell me, what's going on here? Jeez, the moment my escort arrives, he leaves without doing anything, then picks a fight with some random punk. Random punk? I thought you were his wife. I don't know who the heck he is. I went out of my way to pay some girl named Tomoko a lot of money for you. This sucks. All right, you. Start talking. What's going on here? It wasn't my idea. Someone put me up to this. They told me to show up here, and I'd stumbled into a couple getting it on. Then I'd barge in, pretend to be your husband, and threaten the guy for money. Who told you to do this? Some guy named Fumiyoshi. Fumiyoshi? You sure that was his name? I'm sure. He always hangs out at this bar named Shalak. Go ask yourself. Come to think of it, Tomoko's boyfriend was named Fumiyoshi. Those two have got to be up to something. Should head over to Shalak and get them to spill the beans. Hey, hold on. You're not going to leave me hanging here, are you? Give me back my money, you swindler. Some escort you are. Man, that was easy. Here I was wondering if anyone really stopped to help some girl being harassed by a guy in the street, but we nabbed one pretty fast. You moron. It was only easy because I made a great shitty boyfriend. My performance was legendary. Everything went according to plan. And not only are we getting money from that chick who ordered an escort, we're gonna get even more money by blackmailing that guy. You really do think of everything. That's what happens when you got a good head on your shoulders. I bet that right about now that shitty guy's making bank off that old fart. The dumbass honestly believed that I ran away from home to see my boyfriend, then followed me all the way to that hotel. What a schmuck. It's obvious he was cruising for something else. Ha! Well, he should be having fun with a hottie right about now. You can't be too pissed about that. Bet he doesn't expect to be scared shitless. You might want to keep your voices down next time. Shit! It's you! You spent all that time thinking up this plan, but didn't spend the extra second making sure it went right. What? It's not like we did anything bad to you. You're the one who put yourself in that shitty situation. Is that all you have to say for taking advantage of those people? I'll stop trying to convince you and let my fists do the talking instead. Shit. Well, whatever. I'll end this little encounter by helping myself to all the cash you've got on you. Oh, is that how you think this is gonna go? Hold on. I have a heat action I want to do with that Daramaka. I should have something for heat, right? Yeah. There we go. This Daramaka heat action is so much fun. It's too bad something like this didn't come back in like future games. Or at least not the ones I've played so far. Who the hell is this guy? He can't be human. I'm so sorry. We won't scam anyone ever again. So please, just let us go. If you want to apologize, then go back to that hotel room and get AOA her money back. Yes, of course. You got 10,000 XP. All right. Well, that was certainly something. That was certainly a sub-story. But yeah, no, like, you can see there that there was like a unique animations, you know, it had an interesting little, like, it wasn't just the scam plots from Kiwami 1, right? Like, Kiwami 1 also had a lot of scam plots, but it didn't have any that was as involved or as interesting as that one was. It didn't have like a funny like gag. It didn't have like a little cutscene that got made specifically for it. Like, Kiwami 1 does have some sub-stories that have cutscenes for them, but it's all because of the original ones from the original Yakuza 1. Oh, the modem one, the Date one. Yeah, that is a good one too, to be fair. That's a good, that's up there, yeah. The fact that you get Date, like, being like, what idiot would fall for that? And like Kiryu trying to figure out how like internet stuff, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there are definitely some good sub stories. Alright, looks like there's one more we can do on the map, and then we'll head over to the next thing. I guess we're doing good on upgrades because we're doing all the sub stories, right? That's like one of your main sources of XP. So it's good that the sub stories are good, because otherwise it would be sucked to, like, I guess I just kind of spam through stuff.
Boy.
Hey, buddy. You're the one who bought that bag, aren't you? Oh, yeah. I remember you. Not on me, no. What? Where is it? Go on, go get it, and hurry. Whoa, relax. Was there something in there? Don't worry about it. Just hurry up and bring me the bag. What was that all about? I have it in my item box. I guess I'll go grab it at some point. Maybe I can remember to do that here. I mean, there's the save point right around the corner, so I guess I can grab that. This is broken. I don't need this, or this, or this. This is for a different sub-story, so I guess I can put these in for now until I remember to do it later. And then... here we go. Organize a little bit here. Okay. So, pal, I gotta... Okay. This bag, right? Yes, that's the one. Oh, I'm so glad you still have it. So, hey, how about you sell me that bag for 70,000 yen? 70,000 yen, huh? No, thanks. Okay, how about a little extra for your trouble? 100,000 yen. That's right, I'll buy it back for 100,000 yen. Sweet deal, right? You won't get a better offer anywhere else. No, thanks. I'm offering 100,000 yen for it. Are you just doing this to screw me over? Is that how you get your kicks? Fine, damn it. You want to play it like that? I got other ways to make you pay. Now, I want to know what's up with this bag, and you're going to tell me one way or another. Oh my gosh. Man is dead. Why didn't you take the 100,000 yen to buy yourself the real deal? That was a bargain, damn it! Why are you so obsessed with this bag, anyway? Look for yourself. There should be car keys in there. Car keys? Huh. So they are. I'm pretty deep in debt, you see. They got me working as a mule, I guess you'd call me. Some guys in the biz asked me to put the car keys in the bag, then give it to somebody who'd come to buy it. And well, turns out you weren't the guy I was waiting for. So that's what this was about. I'd be in real trouble if I lost those keys. Hey, Arif. I see. Fine. I guess I don't have any use for them. Here you go. All yours. Are you serious? You're just gonna give them back? Long as you stay out of trouble from now on. Got it? Thanks so much. Oh man, I really owe you. In fact, why don't you take this? It's not much, but I gotta thank you somehow. Alright. And you can have this too. Don't worry, this one's real, honest. You got a French handbag. Thanks. Okay, I better get going. That wasn't too bad, overall. Sub-story fan. Complete 30 sub-stories. Alright. I guess we'll go stick the French bag in the item box. Don't need it anytime soon. But that's another sub-story crossed off the list. Maybe I should have just taken the money, huh? Nah, whatever. I got the bag and the money. So, not too bad. I should stop and eat somewhere. There's that sushi place coming up right before the sub-story. Guess we'll do that in a minute. Oh, I forgot to stop at the sushi place. One sec. Hello? Oh, it's this place. My bad. Wrong door. Shoving myself up against the wrong wall there. Welcome, welcome. Come on in. What can I make for you today? How are you full? What do you mean you're full? You're not full. Get back in there. You had one piece of sushi. Curious. Like, okay. No, we already did the that's what she said sub-story. We already did the male escort Kiryu sub-story.
Oh,
Hey, lady, can you tell me where Doc Emoto's clinic is at? Not even a response? This ain't the city I remember, or the people, for that matter. That guy's looking for Emoto Medical Clinic, huh? Oh, jeez, can I get in here, please? Hey, you said you were looking for Doc Emoto's clinic?
Huh?
That's right. Can you help me out? I know where the clinic's at, but what's it to you? But what is it you need from him? Well, the doc took good care of me in the past. Haven't been to this city in 15 years, and I'd like to drop by, say hello. Think you could take me there? Hell, this city's changed so much, I don't know which way's up. Are you serious? Like, it's got the same layout as always. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I got a new chat box I gotta still mess around with, but at least this one doesn't like to do the weird, like, rapid, like, refreshing thing. But yeah, I changed up some layout stuff fairly recently. I redrew some stuff and, like, changed some stuff around. Yeah, also I have a shirt now. And I have an upper body. Yeah, the chat layout too. New chat box is cool. You can see profile pictures if you want or whatever. Yeah. It's supposed to be like a Hawaiian shirt, because that's what Kiryu wears when he's in Okinawa. But I guess it doesn't have the collar, right? I guess I did just use the T thing. I was thinking about that, but I just used the T-shirt, like, default. I'll have to make, like, an actual, like, gray suit, like, red shirt for, like, the next game, I guess. Or maybe I can make something for one of the outfits one of the 4 protagonist wears or something. Look at my boy Nero there. Nero? Like... SMT5 Nero? Sorry, what? You got it. Just follow me. You're gonna take me there? Hey, I appreciate that, buddy. DMC4 Nero. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I do have a DMC5 song in that playlist, but it's just the shop one. Most of the rest is a bit too epic for just starting soon's music. The P4 anime has been a lot of fun with the MC and everything and how they characterize him. Like, straight up, like, at one point during the last episode, he comes home late after doing, like, the tutoring social link, and Dojima's like, you came home late? And he's like, yes, I did. And then he just turns and goes to bed without skipping a beat. Oh, okay, gotcha, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'm going off the wrong path, huh? Isn't the clinic, like, up and this way? Oh, here it is, yeah. The anime girl plastered all over it. Here it is, Emoto Medical Clinic. Really? This place is a whorehouse now? Not that there's anything wrong with that, but... The clinic's on the 3rd floor. Come with me. Hey, Doc. What's it been, 15 years? Well, if it isn't Tatsumi. So you're out of jail now, huh? That's right, thanks to you. You were right, Doc. It was easy to get out when I learned to keep my head down. Good. Glad to hear that. What exactly did he get out of? Tatsumi here was in the Yakuza, and he was thrown in the slammer some 15 years ago for something trivial. God, I've got an idea, Kiryu. Why don't you show Tatsumi around the city? I'll bet he hardly recognizes it. Yeah, sure. It's a deal. I'll show you around. I appreciate that. I don't even know any good places to eat here anymore. So long, Doc. Let's go out for a few drinks next time, huh? On me. I'll take you up on that. Take care now. Doc Emoto's so great. Yeah, what's up, Doc? Yeah, I think the only DMC game I haven't played is the soft reboot or whatever they tried to do. So where are we taking this dude? Like, where do you want to go? Millennium Tower. Okay, we can do that. I wonder what he got. He was in the Yakuza, so 15 years ago. So I wonder if it has anything to do with Yakuza 1, like in the prologue or something there. They're probably going to tie back to Kiryu in some way. Here we are, the Millennium Tower. Real colossus, huh? Must have taken a lot to get it built. I heard a lot of rumors about this place. They say some bad stuff went down here. And just now, I heard some people talking about a chopper shooting the hell out of it once. Oh, yeah, there have also been 2 bombing incidents. Bombing incidents? What's the city coming to? Hey, you got a lot of nerve coming back to this city, old man. Anyway, getting a free pass. Damn it. Get this asshole. This time he's leaving town in a freaking hearse. Think they're after me or that dude? Guess we'll find out in a minute. I do like the heat actions where you can grab people from behind and do stuff to them, but it's hard to get them off unless you have another like person hanging out with you or something. Because enemies will be so focused on you that's hard to like get around them. Even with like sidestepping them in some of the games where you can like do a sidestep that goes instantly around them, they'll usually like correct pretty quickly. Shit, we know you're back in town now. You're gonna pay for this. Sorry about that. Didn't want to get you involved in all this. It's fine. So, where do you want to go next? How about Shangri-La? For old time's sake. Shangri-La. Right. If we keep going straight along to Taie Boulevard, there should be a high-class brothel over there. Dude's shirt is kind of nice. Yeah, it's got a nice, like, little French design. Not sure what that kind of pattern is called, but kind of reminds me of, like, playing cards or something. Where's Shangri-La? Oh yeah, isn't that the place that Majima drove a truck into? Yeah, it's the truck place. Yeah, so isn't it like on the corner here somewhere? It's by the Champion District. Okay, thank you. It has been a minute. North Pink Street. There's Champion District. Yeah, it's like on the corner up here, isn't it? Or it was, rather. Oh yeah, that place. Yeah, I recognize that building. I'm surprised the, like, front's not, like, completely caved in or something. This is Shangri-La? Where's the brothel? It shut down about 4 years ago. There was a lot going on here. I heard in the joint that some asshole crashed a dump truck into the place. Looks like it's true. What's the point of having a nice building if you can't have any fun in it? I heard Shangri-La had the best brothel in Kamurocho, too. What a disappointment. Some asshole, apparently. Well, sorry. I thought you might show up here, you horny son of a bitch. Too bad Shangri-La's moved on without you, old man. I'm out of the business now. I went to the joint and washed my hands of everything. These guys have been after you? Yeah, some stuff happened before I went to prison. Tell me about it afterwards. Snuff out both these bastards. It's been 10 years as a slammer. Did it make you a cat? 10 years and the slammer made you into a cat girl, Kiryu-san. Yeah? Gosh, that sounds like a dumb joke I'd make, like, if I was playing a mod that turned Kiryu into a cat girl in Kiwami 1. I bet there is a mod that turns him into, like, some VTuber cat girl or something, too. There's gotta be. Ooh, right in the balls. I thought you were fresh out of prison. Sorry I disgraced our boss, but I did my time. My duties as a Yakuza are over, once and for all. It's just that easy, huh? Well, that's not enough for what you did. If you're not gonna leave the city alive, then we'll make sure you leave it dead. Arab, that's in like the not that doesn't even probably crack the top 20 out of context sentences I've said over the last several years of voicing a bunch of different characters. Like, how about that abusive boyfriend RP? I'm sure you could cut that up and make something out of it. And then somebody will bring it up and I'll be able to say, nuh-uh, that was AI. That was the baby stuff last game. Yeah, that was that too. When I was in the Yakuza 15 years ago, there was a big war going on just outside the city. I was a big name in the business back then. I had to lead a lot of boys into battle. And then one day, my son was abducted. Yeah. Ooh woo. Ooh woo. Ooh woo, it's this. Yeah. Oh, sorry, that's a different type of yeah. Then that day, I abandoned my duty to save my son. Our family ultimately won the war, but we lost a lot of boys out there. All because I wasn't there to lead them. I took responsibility for the war and turned myself in. But the boss caught me off from the family while I was in prison. Only natural, I guess. I disgraced the boss and got my brothers killed. There's one more place I'd like to go. Could you take me to the West Park? The homeless gathered there. Pretty sure it's to the north. It's so odd that, like, it's West Park, but it's to the north. Guess we'll take this guy to West Park. Oh. Okay, game. I'm sure nothing will happen along the way. Cowboy Catman. I was thinking more of Papyrus, but yeah. You know, his laugh that he does. Yeah! Boy, what are the odds that Deltarune new chapters come out the same day that the Switch 2 does? He isn't real, he can't hurt you. Concept art, Papyrus isn't real, he can't hurt you. Wait, have you guys ever seen that? Hold on. Have you guys ever seen concept art Papyrus? I've seen it. Okay. Well, I'm still gonna bring it up now because I've said it, so now I have to bring it up. Shoot. I have the like art book, but I'm trying to find. Come on. Art book. Can I find the right image? I'm just finding pictures of Papyrus posing with pasta. Oh yeah, this. Yeah, okay, hold on. I found it. The first Papyrus that I drew back when I was designing Toriel too. My original idea for him was way different. He was going to wear a fedora and be kind of creepy with no obvious redeeming qualities. His favorite show was going to be called My Little Pony. I'm so glad I decided to change him completely. I am also glad that Papyrus did not turn out to be like that. Yeah, My Little Pony is my favorite show. You can't touch my figurines, human! This is West Park? What the hell happened to it? Where's all the homeless in their big old tent community? A building called Kamurocho Hill should have gone up here by now, but still a vacant lot. Yeah, it's gonna be a minute on that Kamurocho Hills project, I think. This is where I met my boss for the first time. The place I used to know is gone now. I guess Kamurocho really has changed quite a bit over the last few games, huh? It is interesting because I feel like this, because this game is supposed to be like the last in the trilogy, kind of. Gosh, those NPCs just walking around in circles in the background. I guess this sub-story is kind of supposed to like kind of point out like the stuff that's changed over time, you know, like it's not the same place it used to be. And like kind of some of the, remind you of some of the major events that have happened. Boss. It's been a while, Tatsumi. What are you doing here, boss? I heard from the young bucks who were back in town. Had a feeling you'd stop by West Park sooner or later. You've been using the family to get revenge on me? Is that what this is all about? Not even close. You and I live in different worlds now, Tatsumi. After you went to prison, I cut you off from the family. Officially and personally. You got no place in Kamurocho now. Even if I forgave you for the past, we've still got plenty of boys who want you dead in the ground. No compromises. And I ain't got enough power to calm them all down myself. So get the hell out. Don't ever show your face in this city again. Yeah, guess that's the only solution. Hey, boss. Can I ask you one more thing? What? My son. What happened with my son? Ah, don't worry about that. He's living safe and sound with his mother. Way out on Tochigi. You tell him? We told him you're dead. He thinks I'm dead, huh? Yeah, I guess that's for the best. I'm out of here, boss. Take care of yourself. Tatsumi, thank you. Thanks for looking after Tatsumi for me. Here's a little token of my appreciation. Ought to come in handy for a guy like you. You got a blood brooch. He's a real good man. Not cut out for this business. Guy like him belongs on the straight and narrow. Okay. Interesting. Tatsumi's boss seemed to respect what kind of guy he is. Huh. Alright. It's kind of an interesting little sub-story. Like I said, the sub-stories in this game are a lot better than in some of the other ones, in my opinion. Like, I think these are the best sub-stories than Zero. And honestly, quality over quantity wise, I think they might be better than Zero's. That might be a hot take. I don't know. Zero's got some really good ones, but I feel like on the whole, like there's a higher bar with a lot of these sub-stories than some of the Zero ones. Like overall, I'd say that they're better. I'd have to maybe replay Zero. It's been like half a year since I played Zero, but from my recollection, there were a lot of good parts about Zero, but like the sub-stories weren't this good in my opinion, from what I remember. Zero also has some bangers, yeah, it also has some really good ones, but I think overall this one has better sub-stories so far. We'll see. Maybe the rest are all crap, but I think that maybe like the one that and like maybe the story might be like the two saving graces for me for this game. We'll see how the overall story goes. It's got a slow start, but you know, I think probably like once we're all caught up on sub stories, we'll probably be knocking it out pretty quick. So probably next week we'll get pretty far into it because we've gotten a good way into the sub stories. I think there's like 35 total. Which one do we want? Increase the power of throws, and increase health, or an additional attack for heat actions using walls, platforms, and super finishes. Extra heat attack? Yeah, sure. I'll take that. I like that idea. It looks like it's a QTE for some of the heat actions to like have them do more damage. Okay. The game has 119. Oh, my bad. I thought it said something like 35 or something. No, it says 38. Maybe it's just for Kamurocho. Maybe that's all that are available right now. Maybe it's 119 by the time you get like to the end. But I don't see any more room for 119. Yeah, fair enough. Or the ones I've started, yeah. Yeah, so far so good. I've been checking all the... Oh, there's another one. I've been checking all the question marks as they pop up, though, so... At least I think we're caught up on starting them all. Probably it's all the ones that are available right now. Or, no, you know what? I didn't see a question mark in there. And there is a question mark on the map, so... Yeah, I guess it's just all the ones we've started. Because... If it listed all the ones that are available, there would be one that's like question mark, question mark, question mark, but yeah, okay. Damn it, some guy just ran out on his bill. What happened? Yeah, he just fucking left. That stupid Dine and Dasher just... Oh! He's right there! Yeah, it doesn't look like he's getting too far too fast. Catch that Dine and Dasher! He ordered 15 plates of grade 8 Calbee, and he's damn well gonna pay for it. A Dine and Dasher, eh? Alright. I just need to catch him, right? You'll do it? Thanks. I knew you'd help me. I want you to drag this criminal back here. By the neck if you have to. Alright, chase sequence time. Oh gosh. Come here, you. Come here, fatty. Does Kiryu have a stamina bar? Looks like it. Oh, right, I have to, like, tackle him, don't I? Yeah, it's this thing where I have to, like, body check him. Come on here, you. There we go. I like how he just ran around in a circle there. We literally ran right past that same restaurant. I hate the chase sequences. They're a kind of a cool idea. I will admit that they aren't always super slick, but so far they've been okay. They haven't been too frustrating or anything. How'd you catch me? I mean, you're not exactly super fast. You're the Dine and Dasher, right? You're coming with me. Yeah, all right. Maybe if they get frustrating later on, I'll be more annoyed with them, but so far, they've been okay. 15 plates of grade 8 Calbee. That'll be 40,500 yen. Now pay up. Man, okay, here. You had the cash all this time? Then why didn't you just pay?
Yeah.
You mean, why did I dine and dash? Well, for the most part, I did it for the thrill. What? Get the hell out of here! And I better not see you in my shop ever again. I'm getting hungry from all this running. I've had enough meat for today, so... Where else can I get away with this? Can't believe this guy. Thank you so much for catching him. You must be exhausted. Try drinking this. You got a stamina royale. Nice. That Dine and Dash are notorious around here. Hope he doesn't hit any other shops. Oh, I see. It's gonna be chain quest. All right. Chain quest. Oh boy. Yeah, there's another question mark now in front of the I like the ambience. You can hear people like laughing in like bars and stuff as you walk by. Looks like I keep getting new ones unlocked. I thought this would be part of the chain like Diner Dash quest, but I think this is something else. What's wrong, Grandpa? You lost or something? Maybe we could show you the way back to the nursing home. For a small fee, of course. Kamurocho ain't no place for an old guy to be walking alone. That's why you need guys like us around. For protection. No thanks. I should just be fine. Should be just fine on my own, actually. And that one dude looks like that ex-Yakuza dude we were just talking to. Yeah, he just put on glasses. What's the matter, Grandpa? Speak up. It ain't like we're trying to mug you or nothing. You might have a different hairstyle, but it's the same build and same body type and shirt for sure. We're upstanding youth, you see. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Damn it. We gotta bounce. And I thought for sure we had that old dude in the bag, too. You okay? I am. Thank you for that. They just wouldn't leave me alone. You still look worried. Is there something wrong?
Yeah.
No. I'm just a little pooped out, that's all. It's been quite some time since I was back in this town. In fact, it's been more than 60 years. Back in the post-war days, this place was one big black market. Which reminds me, there's something I'd like to ask you. Would you happen to have heard of a Sapon Street somewhere around here? Sapon Street? Yeah, I've got some business with a bar on Sapon Street. It goes by the name of Jinsei. I thought I knew where it was. But damn if this place hasn't changed in 60 years. I feel like a complete newcomer. Not to mention I've been walking so much I can barely stand. I hate to take advantage of your kindness, but do you think you could find me that Jinsei place on Sapon Street and let me know how to get there? I need to rest here a little longer. So, I'm looking for a Jinsei on Sapon Street. Okay. I wonder if this is like kind of technically a chain quest with that other one we did with the ex-Yakuza dude. Kind of the same theming of like being away from Kamurocho for a long time. Sapon Street, Sapon... Ah, there it is. Like way down there, over by where our offices were. Yeah, I think it is kind of like a chain quest. It wouldn't be as big of a deal if I wasn't knocking them out as quickly as possible, right? It wouldn't feel as like, oh, ton of people coming back. But I think it is, it seems to me like at least kind of a chain quest thing kind of going on, where it unlocked after doing that other one of showing that ex-Yakuza dude around. Also, it's not like there aren't plenty of other quests in other games to show like real world celebrities around Kamurocho or something, right? So, excuse me, but do you know if there's a bar called Jinsei around here somewhere? Oh, Jinsei. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember that place. It was right across from us, but it was torn down ages ago. There's another building there now. I see. Well, do you know if it moved somewhere else or to just close down for good? Good question. This was back when all that land speculation stuff was going on. Rumor has it they needed a tidy sum to keep the land tricks at bay. And I ain't talking mutant fish. Oh, that's right. Now I remember. I heard it got moved over to the Champion District. Yeah, that sounds about right. The Champion District it is then. Thanks. You've been a big help. Alright. Should take a cab over there. It's kind of a long walk. Telephone club, huh? Yeah, we need to do that as well for that runaway quest.
Yeah.
Actually, at this point, it'd probably be... Ah, whatever. We'll just run over the cabin. Some champions, some districts, yeah. Yeah, I gotta make myself some hands to hold a controller for this scene, I think. For games and stuff, but my hands are hard. That and I have to make a bathroom Wii. I gotta remember to make the bathroom Wii. Maybe I'll do that next week. Probably could have just walked over there at this point, but oh well. Yeah, I will admit that not being able to run around kind of sucks. So far hasn't been too bad, but like sometimes it is kind of annoying trying to get from one end of Kamurocho to the other. And there are less taxis than there are in later games as well, so. Yeah. Just trace over them. I think that's what I'll do, is I'll ask somebody to take some pictures of my hands while I'm holding some actual controllers, and then like at least use them as reference, right? So can say probably gotta talk to somebody down here. that name of the bar does sound familiar. I wonder if it's in a previous game or something. Like maybe in a Zero or something as like a reference to the sub-story. I told you, give me back the cash. All these guys left of value in that house of yours, that fancy Buddhist altar. So you best be saying your prayers we don't take that too. What, you a snot-nosed punk? If I'm a snot-nosed punk, then what does that make you? Borrowing money from one. A stuffy old geezer, that's what. Hey, leave that man alone. Who the hell are you? This ain't none of your goddamn business. As soon as I see somebody hitting an old man, then it becomes my business. So back off. How about I back my fist in that stupid looking face of yours instead? Yeah, at least getting some reference images would help a lot. Even if they are just kind of like pretty simple. But that would honestly be pretty fine, right? If they were a bit of sausage fingers. It's not like my guy would have... Oh, shoot, I wanted to use the teapot heat action. Oh, well. It's not like my guy would have fingernails or anything. You'll pay for this? Pshaw. Should've just minded your own business. I'm supposed to be looking for Jinsei. Say, you wouldn't happen to have heard of a place up on Sapon Street. You wouldn't happen to have had a place up on Sapon Street once upon a time. Yep, I sure did. Why do you ask? Somebody's been looking for you. Probably some debt collector wanting to shake me down. Tell him to leave me alone. I don't think it was a debt collector. I found the bar, for what's worth. Guess I should go tell the old man from the Millennium Tower. Oh, you said color correct them. Yeah, I guess I could. That would look weird, though. It'd look very odd if I just had very realistic hands. It would be kind of funny, though, if I, like, color corrected some hands. Some, like, my IRL hands. Just, like, MS Paint looking guy, and then realistic hands. I don't know. Might be good for, like, that kind of concept might be good for, a Halloween version of my character, right? Just get some, like, realistic eyes or something. That I can toggle or something. Kind of, speaking of Undertale, kind of like Flowey style, you know? Oh, there was a QTE there to like do more damage. Interesting. Okay, so that's the upgrade I got. Here, let's see if I can do it. If I can throw this dude. No, okay, he died. All right. $20,000 yen. Not bad. The money from the random dudes around town is getting a little bit better. It's gone up from like 5,000 to like 10,000 or 20,000 sometimes. I guess it depends on what kind of enemy you're facing. Some like the Yakuza seem to give a bit more when they do give an item. Or when they do get money in instead of an item. Here. See if I can get that upgrade. Try that out this time. There's probably other things I can do too to like other heat actions that get upgraded from that, but that seems to be one of them. Oh, let me grab the knife. Sorry, man. This is gonna hurt. Well, my eyes are the only part of my complexion that I particularly like. I don't know. I'm kind of mid on my, the rest of my facial features. I don't really care about them, but I do like my eyes. Those are fun. They're blue with like a little bit of, I guess, bronze or gold or something like that in them. A little bit of yellow. Looks kind of cool. They used to be like bright blue. Now they've gone a bit darker as I've gotten older. My irises, anyway. Not my whole eyes, blue. Not the cornier thing, but... Say, I found Jinsei for you. Still alive and well in the Champion District. Is that a fact? Would you mind taking me there? If it's not too much trouble. Finally, I can lay this old burden to rest. Alright, you've convinced me. Think you can keep up? I'll do my damnedest. Maybe I should have asked him what's going on, but I don't really care. They'll explain at some point. Oh, this is it, eh? This is his place. Tagami, it's me. It's Zaizan. Shintaro Zaizan. Zaizan?
Huh?
Zaizan. Is it really you after all these years? Forgive me, Tagami. I've come to apologize for what I've done. What are you talking about? Back when we were still working on the black market, I stole the money we'd earned. Worse, I betrayed my friend. I know this won't make up for anything I've done, but I've set aside 10 million yen for you, and I want you to accept it.
Yeah?
Wait just a second. I can't take that kind of money from you. Takami, be reasonable now.
Yeah.
Oh, then we'll gladly accept it on your behalf. Right, Tagami-san? This is perfect. You owe us 8 million as it is, and once you tick on various fees, well, we'll call it square at a cool 10 mil. Tagami, you're in debt? You stay out of this. Enough bullshit. Pay up now, or else.
Huh?
Hey.
Oh. That's funny. I hit the wrong thing, but I'm still fighting anyway. Alright. The illusion of choice, I suppose, huh? Maybe I can get the, that one heat action done I wanted to do. Do we have another teapot around here? No, but we have a TV. That might work. That's something fun. Do we have anything else fun around here? We have a crowbar. That's not too fun. There's got to be something, like, more fun around the back alleys. There's always some weird stuff around here. I guess just the TV will do. Incompatible DTTV. TV man! Oh my gosh! It's Skibbity Toilet! Music's good. Yeah, all the battle music has been pretty good. Even that, like, kind of jokey one with the female vocals is fun. Oh, what the hell, man? You're done for now. Just wait until these two finish talking things through. Tagami, take this money, please. I can't keep going on like this.
Yeah?
My current debts have nothing to do with you. This is all for my wife. It's cancer. She was in the hospital for surgery. All her treatments cost us a near fortune. You've had to work so hard for so long. All I've ever wanted was for us to spend our last years together in peace. Is that so much to ask? But, Tagami! In fact, your sticky fingers led me to my wife. I lost my money and had to sell the shop. As you well know, eventually I wound up living and working at a sushi joint out here in Kamurocho. That's where I met her. I did hate you once upon a time, when I was younger. But why hold on to old grudges? I'm content with the way things turned out. That might be all well and good for you, but not for me. Now I insist you take this money. Hey, collector, here, this is yours, all of it. Take it and never show your face around here again. Yes, sir. You've got it. Oh, and thanks a million. No, make that 10 million. The run animation.
Huh?
Zaisen, why on earth did you... Stop. I didn't give that money to you. I gave it to your wife. Out of pity for having to put up with a royal pain in the keister like you.
Yeah?
It's still way too much money. Then what say my drinks are on the house from now on? Well, if that's what you want, then those drinks better be damn strong. Now, go introduce yourself to my wife. That sounds like a fine idea. I can't thank you enough for all you've done. I'd never have been able to talk with my old friend without your help. All I did was bring you here. Nothing more. Live as long as I have, and you can tell. You're a man of no ordinary caliber. Won't you tell me your name? Kiryu. Kazuma Kiryu.
Kiryu-san.
I thank you from the bottom of my heart, Kiryu-san. I'll never forget you. Not as long as I live. Not very long, then. Please accept this as a mere token of my gratitude. Now, if you'll excuse me. You got 100,000 yen. All right. Hey, that brings us up over 1 million. All right. Yeah, so far it seems like, outside of maybe like some gambling minigame or something, there's quite a few sub-stories that give you a decent chunk of money. If you actually finish them. Alright. I think that's good for today. Oh gosh, there's another sub-story already. Well, alright, I'm just gonna go save. It seems like every single time I finish one, another one pops up, so... We could probably be here for a while just doing sub-stories until we hit the, like, invisible wall of, like, whenever the game's like, yeah, you gotta continue the story to get to more. So, that's fine. We'll do more later. I think next week we'll try and focus on getting through some more of the plot, and then we'll catch up on sub-stories again. I guess in RPG terms, we're kind of over-leveled with how the amount of sub-stories we've been doing. I do like this profile thing. It's pretty cool. The Majima picture. Sorry, the Majima picture is so good. Just like, oh. I think it's from that cutscene where it's like, why should I give a fuck what you guys are doing? Just don't touch my stuff. Yeah. Who was the guy that we're going after next? Kanda, I think, sold out, oh, there's the unknown individual that only coincidentally looks like Wesker, and also that dude who runs a bar in Pirate. Who did he say was like? I think he said Tamashiro was like the dude that did it, right? No, because Tamashiro was that dude. Likes. This would have been helpful in the last game. Try to keep track of everybody and the secret Koreans and all that. This would have been helpful. I like how Sayama's on here, even though she like mutual understanding. Mutual understanding. Oh, Gabe, you really didn't want to have Kiryu have a girlfriend, huh? Man. I don't know, maybe there is something to your Kiryu X Majima theory, Corgi. They went through the whole game of 2 trying to give him a girlfriend, and then in the very next game they're like, nah, maybe not. Oh boy. Ah. Interesting. Hold on. I think I have a heat action that, since that dude's... Oh, right, this. I think this is armor. Let me check that later. But I think I have a heat action from the, Oh, shoot. He got rid of it. For the two-handed weapon thing from the, Soba guy. But looks like I'll need to wait to do that. I think I can do that with the, couch-wielding guy, so maybe I'll try that against them next time we have a story, run through of an area where there's a bunch of those couch dudes. It's kind of funny that, like, the couch dudes are just so ubiquitous throughout the games. Interesting. Okay. That's the upgraded version of that heat action, which is just normal heat action without the QTE, I think, in some future games. Kind of interesting. Alright. Let's get to that save point. Maybe next week I'll look into some of the equipment stuff too. See if we can get some better equipment. Oh right, I have that blood clot thing. Let's see. Oh, is it something you can just sell? I guess. Not sure what to do with it. Maybe it's a high tier crafting item or something. Won't sell it for now. All right. Oh, I'm gonna wrap it up for today, I think. All right. Okay. Yeah. Time to close the game. I gotta remember, I have to close the game through Steam, because if I just like close it through the window, for some reason it's still running technically. Okay. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out and everything. I've been enjoying the game more than I thought I would. I was a little bit worried about it because, like, you know, you had that whole sub-story in Kiwami 2. No, you're good. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Because there was that whole sub-story in Kiwami 2 where it's like, I'm sorry for Yakuza 3. It wasn't as good as I thought I wanted it to be. After looking over your comments, I have decided that you guys were kind of right. There was some weird stuff about it. Because you had that whole, like, apology sub-story in Kiwami 2. So I was, like, a little bit worried about 3, but so far it's been okay. I think that certain aspects of it are definitely a bit weaker than some of the other games I've played. But, like, everything I've played is, like, stuff that came out after this game. I wonder if I'd feel differently if I played 1 and 2 PS2 and then came to this one. I do kind of wish I had gone through and played the first, like, the original PS2 versions of 1 and 2, but I do feel like it would be a big jump to go from Yakuza 0 to, like, the original PS2 game. I think I could have done it, but maybe I wouldn't have, like, felt as incentivized or, like, as eager to, like, get into more of the games, you know? Like, can you imagine if I had played, like, the original Yakuza, if I had played Yakuza 0, the original Yakuza 1, and then I played Pirate, because that's when that came out, and then I played through the original Yakuza 2, and then this game. I feel like it would be very, like, the most recent games, the oldest game, the most recentest of games, the oldest game. So, it would have been a huge, like, pendulum swing there, but yeah. Yeah, no, I've been enjoying it quite a bit, so that's good. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, Arev, Corgi, and anybody lurking or watching back on the VOD, Christian and Japo and all that. I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow for some SMT5 maybe, or maybe some Persona 4 this weekend. There is the, like, game showcase, Summer Games Fest or whatever, I think, tomorrow. Showcase, whatever. So probably won't watch that on stream, but, you know, can talk about it or whatever. We'll see if Persona 4 Remake gets announced, right? So that'll be interesting. Alrighty, I'm gonna go eat some dinner. I hope you guys are having a good week. Good luck with Friday and everything. Hope you guys have a good rest of your week and everything. But in case I don't see you, hope you guys have a good afternoon, good evening, and good night. See you guys.